Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Liftoff and the clock is started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Liftoff and the clock is started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ready base here. The Eagle has landed.
And welcome back, everybody, to ODC. This is the European Finals here today, and we're kicking off hot. We got Formula 3, we got TDS. It's looking like it's going to be a 3v4, but I got ADP here in the booth today. He was going to be a hostcaster, but he decided, hey, let's go with ThatGorillaGod, and let's do it with him, because he knows I'm a great hostcaster. But here we go. They're going to set that back up. Now, ball's going to be in the playing field. Here comes J-Dog. Working it up the field, resetting that. That ball's bouncing, it's rolling in their area. And Matt, gonna get checked away. That ball gets fumbled back.
Oh, it's going to be over to J-Dog, clearing that over. But he's not able to get his hand on that ball. It's going to go over that right side. It looks like he's going to go over to Timmel's hands. Timmel now making his way up. He's going to go for a bit of a chain seeding cap. He's going to go driving back down into their own half here. I think it's their own half. No, they're going in for the attack. Sorry, he's jumping up. He's making that pass over to Tug. Tug now going to go for the goal. And that's going to be it, making it 1-0 to TDS off the rip there.
TDS coming in hot right away. They're going to set that ball out. Let's look who's going to take. Here comes J-Dog Kiwi right on his back. Trying to hurdle, get him off. No, loses the handle for a moment. Turk with the pickup. Turk working it up the field. They're in a battle for it. Firing that back over that other sidewalk. Mustard now working that up the gun. Here he comes through the mound over to Matt. Matt looking for Andrea. It's some messy passes so far. Seems to be working out, but here comes Matt over on that back wall. Gonna heave that across on the logo over to Mustard. Mustard coming in off the backboard, and no, they can't grab the rebound.
There's going to be a little bit of a fight to try and get that ball control, but it's going to be in J-Dog's hands. J-Dog now going to go for the shot, but it's going to be saved there by Maxi Bacon. It's going to go up high, where it looks like it's going to be back into Mustard's hands, but Mustard not able to get his hands on it. It's going to be Turk putting in some good work there, trying to get that defense off, and it's cleared over that right side.
Ball's rolling. Andrea just wants it out of his own territory. Still fighting. Lots of defense so far. Turk with an open lane, he tries to fit that pocket, and he finds the little tiny window, and he seals the deal, puts it in, makes that 2-0 for TDS.
Oh, what a goal there from Turk. I mean, it's a 3v4. TDS are doing pretty well just on that. It looks like it'd be a little bit of a team tackle there. It looks like it's going to be over to Matt. Matt just trying to make his way up, trying to pass that down to J-Dog. J-Dog now going to go for this solo play. He's jumping up. He's going to go across with a long carve there. It's going to be save. But it's going to be the rebound by Matt there, making that in, making it 2-1 to TDS.
Here comes Timmel. Timmel loads of speed, and my controller's DCing. We're going to have that problem a lot this cast. Timmel working that up the driveway. Here he comes, carving on that ceiling. He has some room. And there we go. Mustard now picking that up. J-Dog on his back, looking to re-grab, get some speed. Maxi Bacon's there waiting. No, they flip that back on the backboard, and J-Dog behind the back, but oh, just off the mark, getting too fancy.
I was just trying to pass that across, but it's going to be over too. Maxi Bacon, no, it's going to go back over to Matt. Matt trying to go for the goal there. He's not able to get it in. It's going to go over to that left side where Turk's going to be chasing that down. He's trying to clear that out of his zone. It's going to go over to Timmel. Timmel now going to go across, going to go for that heap. It's going to go off a little bit too wide there. Timmel just trying to get that rebound for himself, but it's going to be back into J-Dog's hands. J-Dog losing that ball. It's going to be back over to Timmel. Timmel passing it back over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon now in the air, going down over to that left side. Just going to stop and wait, trying to find that pass option to Turk. Turk now going to go up, going to go back down, going to go for the shot, and that's going to be in, making it 3-1 to TDS. We've got 3 minutes remaining on that clock.
TDS playing a great first round so far. Here comes J-Dog. Looking that up, crossing that mounted area. He has some room to run. He could take it himself if he wants to. He's going to take it himself. The crossbody shot. No, what a great save from Maxi Bacon. Wow. I couldn't have saved that better myself. J-Dog now trying to work that up the gun. He has some room. He's fiddling with his thumbs here. Here he comes. He's juking. He's driving. He's going to heave that over to Andrea. Andrea back over. No, intercepted by Timmel. And Timmel to take it the other way.
Timmel's just trying to waste a bit of that clock there, just doing a couple chain seeding cards. Now he's going to go down to the floor, trying to get past J-Dog. Yeah, and he's just going to run back in his own half. Just going to pass that off over to Turk. Turk, now he's going to pass it back over to that right side, but it looks like it's going to be... He's going to get that ball. Still going to go back over to TDS's half here. He's going to go for the surf play, but no, it's going to be Turk with a good interception. Now he's going to heave that over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon now onto the attack. He's usually in goal, but now he's going to play that offense. He's going to pass it all the way back over to Timmel. Timmel now going to go down, going to go for the shot, and that's going to be in, making it 4-1 to TDS.
TDS is playing an amazing game, even though it's a 3v4. Here comes Andre, I'm not sure. As they're going to get that back ball pinched away. Still in a bit of a pile here for it. Here comes Maxi. Maxi with some room to fly. Bringing that over on that halo. He gets past 1, past 2, past 3. No, he just hits it off the backboard. Just a little bit too high, and now they race for it the other way.
Now it's going to be over to Timmel. Timmel now making his way up on that left side. Going to go down low. Going to go for a solo play. Going to go for the shot, and that's going to be in. Making it 5-1.
Set that back out. J-Dog, not too much success on the takes for Formula 3. Trying a new approach. Here comes J-Dog, taking his time, scanning the field, working his way down. He's going to take it himself, and he's just going to seal it in that pocket right past Maxi Bacon.
Maxi Bacon couldn't save that one. I bet he's being inside that little Odie's, one's at the Passes Club. I'm pretty sure they have like a training thing, training like goalie. That's pretty cool to see. I think he's been doing that a lot. It's gonna be over to Timmel. Timmel is trying to make his way up on this right side and just on the ceiling. Gonna go across, gonna go down, gonna go for the slow play, gonna go for the shot. And that's gonna be in. J-Dog looks like he lagged out there for a bit.
Unfortunate. 6-2 TDS. If they get a quick first pressure here, they could get the mercy. J-Dog looking to get some momentum maybe for the next round. Here he comes, working his way on the logo, one-on-one, and J-Dog finally puts on the solos here in the second half of this game, and unfortunately it's going to be too late.
Only got 10 seconds, and looks like it's going to be TDS taking this round in the bag. I don't know, they could try and get another goal on the board here. He's going to go across, going to go on the ceiling, or he's going to go back down to the floor. What's he going to do with this? He's trying to get another goal on the board. It looks like he is, but he's just going to get tackled off. And it's going to be back over to Matt. Matt now making his way up on that right side. Juking past 1. He's going to make that pass over to that left side, and that looks like that's going to touch the floor, and that's going to be round. Number 1.
The first game to TDS, even though it's the 3v4, they're still holding on. Let's get a look at our stat sheet here.
Again, oh.
So, our MVP going to Timmel, and Timmel also with the Butterfingers, but J-Dog with the Thief in the Eagle Eye. So, it looks like these MVPs are Timmel and J-Dog, I don't like why it does that.
Oh. Well, again, maybe Formula 3 just has, like, the nerves of... Because it is the finals here. It's very nervous playing inside these matches and just trying to get good. Again, it is a double elimination, so they do have another chance if they do lose this game. But I'll be surprised if they, I think they can put up a good fight here.
100%. Hopefully they don't have to 3v4 their whole way through this tournament. But here we go. We got round number 2 kicking off, and boom, that ball is up for grabs. Turk now going to get the first touch on it, working his way up a one-on-one, and he seals the deal right away.
Wow. Just, instant just kickoff goal there. This is going to be over to J-Dog, trying to match that same energy, just trying to get another goal, or their first goal for this round. It's going to go across, trying to get past Timmel. He's get past Timmel, and he's on that back, but it's going to lose that ball control. Well, it's going to be over to Turk. Turk going to lose that again. He's still going to be chasing that down, though. It looks like he's going to be winning that first, and he clear that over that left side, over to Timmel.
Timmel working that down. He steals the pass. He's going to get that back over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon loads his speed defense all around him, hurdling, carving. Working that up over on that ramp. Not too many options as that ball gets batted away in some traffic. Mustard working that up the field. That goal's open for just a moment. He's going to take his time and wait. If he hurries a one-on-one, no, he passes that over to J-Dog, and J-Dog seals it. Hits that top right corner and ties that back up at 1.
Ooh. Yeah, what a goal there from Jado. Good passing play. You know, the exit pass doesn't, you know, it's always good to see. He's going to be over to Timmel. Timmel now just trying to go across, trying to go for a... He's going to go back on himself here, trying to drag these defenders out. He's going to make that pass over to Turk. Turk now going to go for the goal. It's a hit off the post, but it's going to be denied. And it's going to go over to that left side where it looks like it can be a little bit of a scramble, trying to get that ball control again. Let's go back up to Timmel, and Timmel's just going to reach that ball. It's going to go down into Sue. It's going to be J-Dog getting that ball control. He's got a one-on-one with Maxi Bacon here. What's he going to do? He's going to go for the shot, and then Mike's going to go for the pass, and that's going to be a save from Maxi Bacon. And that's going to be over to that left side.
Andre back over to Mustard. Mustard heaves that back over to J-Dog. No, Maxi Bacon reads that like a book. He clears that down. He's playing full contact now. Here comes Matt. Lots of speed. He gets past the first snow. He's still tracking him down, but the goal's wide open. The goalie's nowhere to be found as Formula 3 puts it in. Takes the lead 1-2.
It's the use of a fourth press. Someone can always be back. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you only have 2 defenders. But it's going to be over to Timmel, just trying to go for a goal here. It's going to go for the shot. It's going to be denied by J-Dog. What a good save there. It's going to go up. It's going to go over to Matt. Matt now just trying to make his way out of his zone here, running up on that right side. He's going to heave that over to Mustard. Mustard now going to pass that over to J-Dog. J-Dog now is going to jump down. He's going to get denied by Maxi Bacon there. It's going to be back over to Matt, and Matt's going to get denied. It's going to be back over to J-Dog. J-Dog now going to go for the goal. There's 3 defenders in there, but it's going to be a good rebound from Mustard there, making it 1-3 to Formula 3.
If you just keep pounding at that net, eventually a goal will come out of it, and I think that's the strategy of Formula 3 so far in the second round. But here comes Timmel. Timmel, he's trying to get that over. No, the defense collapses on him as there's still in a scramble for it. J-Dog's going to pick that up, working that up on that ramp. He tries to cut that corner, going to keep it himself, looking for maybe the solo play on one-on-one, and boom, he jukes, he jives, and he just runs it in. Puts that back up 1-4.
And what a goal there from J-Dog. I like how he tries to get as close as possible to that goal, so he's got a better chance of scoring it in. But it's going to be over to Timmel. Timmel now going to go across, going to go back down. He's going to lose that ball control. It's going to be into Turk's hands. Turk now going to go up high. He's going to go back down. Going to go for the shot, and it's go off the post, but it's going to be back into Timmel's hands. Timmel now has got a one-on-one. Now he's going to jump across. He's going to just get tackled off by Mustard, and Mustard trying to clear that out of his zone. And it's like everyone's be chasing that. It's going to be into Max Bacon's hands. Maxi Bacon now going to heave it over to Turk. Turk. I don't want a ceiling card. Trying to get back on that attack. Going to go on that ceiling. Going to go back down. Going to go behind the back shot. And it's been Max Bacon trying to get the rebound, but it's not going to be in. It's going to be back into Turk's hands. Turk trying to put in for another attack here. He's going to go across. He's just going to lose that ball control. It's going to be over to Mustard. Mustard trying to get that out of his zone.
Andre. He's going to heave that over on that left side. No, hits off some geometry. Still in a fight for it. Heaving that over across over to Mustard. Mustard on the ceiling, working it down. He's going to pass that back over. And they're trying to cross it. They're trying to do some last-second passes. And I think TDS is reading that pretty well now. They're starting to get a grasp of what Formula's plan is here. Here comes Matt over on that ceiling. He shoots. He fires. No, but Andre with the rebound.
And what a goal there. We got 2 minutes 45 remaining on that clock. We got plenty of time for TDS to try and get a comeback here. Timmel's got a Kiwi on him. He's been taken every time, so I think the defense has learned how he plays, but never mind. He's going to go for the goal there, and that's going to be in, making it 2-5.
Lots of offense this second round. Timmel with that first pressure, trying to get that over to J-Dog. J-Dog looking left, looking right, scanning the field, going to take his time. Here he comes, he hurdles, he brings that back, he's going to pass that across over to Matt. Matt with the one tap, no, just high. Matt trying again, he's going to cross that over to Mustard. Mustard brings that over on that logo. No, Turk with some great third pressure here. Here comes Turk working it up that sidewalk. He gets pit-pocketed by J-Dog, and J-Dog will take it the other way.
Oh, J-Dog got a bit of a one-on-one here. He's going to go for the shot. Oh, Max Bacon wasn't able to get his hands on it that time. It's going to be 2-6 to Formula 3.
Here comes Timmel once again. He's looking to get some momentum for maybe this third round, or if a miracle happens this second round, he's going to get that over to Turk, and Turk, wow, what a great pass, what a great finish from Turk.
Good pinch shot there from Turk. That was very impressive to see. You over to J-Dog. J-Dog's trying to match that same energy, running up on the right side, looks like. He's just trying to juke past that Kiwi. He's going to go across on the floor. He's got 2 defenders. He's jumping up high. He's going to take his time, looking around. He's got He's going to go back down to the floor, make that pass all the way up over to Andrew. And going to pass that back over. It looks like it's going to go back into J-Dog's hands. J-Dog now going to pass that back across. He's jumping down. Going to go for the shot. He's going to go off the backboard. It's going to be Timel trying to get his hands on it. And Timel, he does. He's going to go back down. He's not got enough boost to chase it, though. He's going to pass over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon, he's got a bit of a one-on-one. Oh, sorry, 2v1 here. He's going to make that pass over to that right side. Where it looks like we got Tug getting that in there. Making it 4-6 to Formula 3.
TDS now has a chance, but they're going to need some good defense here and a quick goal. Here comes J-Dog working that down. If I was J-Dog, I would be going back, wasting some time, and boom, there comes Turk with a great first pressure. Luckily, Matt is able to grab that rebound. Here comes Matt, looking, firing, tries to get that over to J-Dog. Just late, Timel off to the races, pit pockets J-Dog, but no, he loses the handle.
That's going to be over to Timel. Timel now making his way up, trying to get another goal on the board. He's going to go across. He's going to lose that ball control. He's going to go, and it's going to clear out of Formula 3 zone. It's going to be over to Maxi Bacon, though. Maxi Bacon's trying to get another goal for the momentum for into the next game. He's jumping up. He's going to go back down. Going to go for the shot. He's going to go off the backboard, and that's going to be Timel. Oh, sorry. Is that Timel? Yeah, I think so. That's going to be 5-6. We only got... It's going to be a bit of hot potato time here.
J-Dog, no, he gets checked off. They're still fighting for it. TDS has a chance. Unfortunately, that ball hits the ground. TDS almost came away with a spectacular comeback there. Down, I believe, 4 points. And they made it a one-score game. Maybe they'll take that same momentum and bring that into this third and final round. Take a look at our MVP. We got J-Dog once again. We've had some equal ball possession. Oh my goodness. That's annoying. But let's get ready for this third and final round. I don't know why the scoreboard says Formula 3 only has 1 win. That's alright.
It'd be like that.
1-1. Here we go. TDS still 3v4ing. So let's get ready for that round number 3.
Well, it looks like it's going to go down lower into the middle here. Let's get cleared over to TDS's side. Oh, sorry, no, it's going to be over to Formula 3's side. He's going to go down the middle. He's looking around. He's making that pass over to J-Dog. J-Dog now making his way up on that left side. He's going to pass that down low where it looks like it's going to be over to Tug. Tug not able to get his hands in. It's going to go over to Max Bacon on that left side.
Maxi clearing that over, back over to Timel. Some good passes. Timel. Lots of room to run. Looking down at 3-on-1. He jumps up. He tries to heave that over, but no. Andre with a great read on defense. Turk getting that back over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon, he weaves through the ceiling. Maxi with the shot. No, just off the lip of the net. Timel looking for that rebound. Going back. Ceiling carving off the scoreboard. The behind the back shot, and boom! He puts it in. Gets the first goal on the board. 1-0 for TDS.
Ooh. That was pretty cool to see. He just got on that backboard, taking his time, and then he just goes down and just shoots it in the back of the net. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's going to be over to... Ooh! It's going to be Timel with another open goal. He is going to get that in with a good Kiwi off there, making it 2-0 to TDS.
Timel came to play in this first round. Here comes J-Dog. Again, maybe a little stunned off of what just happened. And here he comes. He's going to work that up the logo. He's going to juke. He's going to drive. He's going to go left. He's going to go right. He's going to shoot. And no, just off the mark. Almost a great solo play. They're going to heave that back over to Andre. Andre back over to Ace. Ace back over to J-Dog. J-Dog, he jukes. He drives. He looks. He gets that over to Matt. Matt now, he gets checked off. Some great defense from TDS, tracking everybody down.
That's going to be over to Turk. Turk now making his way up on that right side. He's going to just pass it over to the left side. Well, it's like Max Bacon's able to scoop that ball up. He's trying to get past Ace there. He's going to pass it back. And who's going to win that ball? It's going to go over to Timel. Timel, if in doubt, pass it to Timel. He might get that in. He's going to go across, jumping across. Going to go for the soap play. Going to go for the shot.
Ooh.
It's going to be not in. It's going to go off the post. It's not going to go in. It's going to go back into Max Bacon's hands. Max Bacon just getting checked off. It's going to go over to Timel. Timel's just going to reset that ball all the way back over to Turk. Turk wasn't able to get his hands on it. And it's going to be into J-Dog.
Andre with the pickup. No, he gets checked off. Over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon with the open lane. A one-on-one with Matt. If he hurries, he jumps up, he shoots. No, Matt with a great read.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit of scramble trying to get that ball. Just going to go over to Matt. Matt now passing over that left side where it looks like we've got... He's going to get it. There he is. He's going to go back. Going to pass over to J-Dog. J-Dog now making his way up, trying to get past two defenders. He's got past them. He's going to go for the solo play here, but he's got a little bit too... He didn't get that time in there. He's going to go over on that left side, trying to get past Turk. He's going to go past that all the way across and go for the shot, but no, it's going to get denied by Timmel. And it's going to go back up high. Max Bacon's going to be chasing that down. It's going to be over to Timmel. Timmel making his way through that middle lane.
Timmel, he's going around. He's taking some time off that clock. That's what you want to do when you're up by a couple of points. But not that many players. Here comes Timmel again. He goes down off that ceiling. Lots of pressure all around him. Still trying to find that opening. Brings out over that left side. Grabs some boost juice. Sees that open lane. Nope, he's going to stop. He's going to wait. He's going to go the other way.
That's going to go over to Timmel. Timmel passing over to Turk. Turk now going to go for the shot, and that's going to be in. Ooh. What a good pass play there from TDS.
That's exactly what they were planning on there. Stretching out that defense, making them come up in pressure, using that time as an advantage. Leave a weak spot in that backfield, but here comes J-Dog. He's taking it from the skies. No, he loses the handle. Luckily, gets that over to Ace. Ace back over to Andre. Andre looking for Matt. No, the defense comes storming through. Clears that down. Luckily, Andre able to get his hands on it. Fumbling around. Heave that back over to J-Dog. J-Dog over to Ace. Ace from that left bridge. Comes down, going to take the shot. No, denied by Timmel.
But Matt's still just trying to get on that ball. It's going to lose it. It's going to go over to Turk. Looks like we've got a bit of regrab action going on. It's going to go back into Turk's hands. Turk now making his way. Going to pass that all the way across that right side. It looks like we've got... Is that going to be over to Maxi Bacon? Maxi Bacon now jumping across. Going to go for the shot. That's going to be a goal from Maxi Bacon there. Making it 4-0 to TDS. They're still a player down.
Wow. If this is how good they're doing with only a 3, I'm excited to see what they can do for the rest of the tournament, especially with 4 players. But Andre, he's going to heave that across. Nobody's home for the pass. Matt with the pickup. Here he comes. He's working it down the field over on that nest. He gets it past 1, past 2, but no, Maxi Bacon reads out perfectly as they clear that back down. That goal's wide open. Luckily, just off the mark.
What's going to be? Who's going to get that ball first? It's going to be Maxi Bacon with a good interception there. Good read off that rebound. That's going to be another goal for TDS.
I think he faked the shot. It sure did work out as we're up 5-0. TDS just needs one more for the big mercy. It's a big confidence boost, but here comes J-Dog. He works it up on that ceiling. He shoots. No, he's looking for that rebound. Now here comes Matt, denied by Maxi Bacon. What a heck of a game Maxi Bacon's playing so far.
Tell me about it. He's hot in that goal. And he just gets another save off there. It's going to be Matt trying to go for another goal here. He's jumping up. He's going to go back down. Going to go for the shot. And it's going to go off the bound. They're going to go off the rebound. Speed over to Timmel. Timmel. We've got a minute left on that clock. He's going to try and waste more of that time. He's going to go down, get a bit of that boost juice. He's going to go waste even more time.
Timmel with a minute left to go. He's looking to end it early. 6-0, here he comes from the ceiling. He shoots off the backboard. Nobody's there for the rebound, but here he comes. Turk. He's going down. That ball's knocked loose. Oh, just so close, and they can't find the back of the net just yet.
We might see a mercy, but on the way here, it's going to be over to Maxi Bacon. Maxi Bacon wasn't able to get his hands on it. It's going to get cleared out of Formula 3 zone. It's going to go over to Ace, it looks like. Ace is going to be chasing that down, but he's just going to give it up. Over to Timmel. Timmel now trying to go across. He's going to get tackled off. And it's going to go over to J-Dog. J-Dog's trying to clear that. It's going to go over to Timmel. Timmel going to pass it down to that left side. Looks like it's gone a little bit too far, and it's going to be over to Matt.
Andre trying to reset that back over to Matt. Matt gonna get that over. That goes wide open. That ball's rolling. It's bouncing, and boom, it's in. They seal it in, and luckily Formula 3 is gonna walk out of here with at least one pity goal.
Well, it's gonna be over to Timmel. He's trying to get another goal. It looks like that mercy win. He could not get it. It's gonna go over to Timmel. Timmel now gonna go down. Gonna go for the shot. And he's gonna drop down the floor, and that's gonna be game for round number 1. Yeah.
That's gonna do it. TDS, man, and the 3v4, they pull out the win. What a heck of a game they played. Let's get a look at our stat sheet here. Our MVP, Changing back over to Timo Maxi Bacon with a thief. I think those are from all the saves he had. J-Dog with the eagle eye and the Butterfingers goes to Matt. So congratulations to DDS. We're going to head over to our studio. And what a heck of a game to start off with. A 3v4 and the 3-1. I don't think I've ever watched that in ODC.
I definitely haven't either. That's very surprising. That
Especially
like
in the finals.
yeah, especially in the finals with all the teams are very playing like really competitively. It's pretty hard to do a 3v4. It looks like maybe Formula 3 had a bit of the nerves going on because it is the finals. But they have another chance. It is double elimination, so we might see them later.
100%. Well, we'll be right back in about 2-ish minutes, so don't go too far. And we'll see you then with our next match. 2-1. And we're coming in on short notice here. We got the K's Kitties and we got Ascendancy. As looks like we got here just in time in the first round. It's all tied up at 3 with 40 seconds remaining on the clock.
And it's going to go down the middle lane here. He's going to go at Maro, just trying to go for a solo play. He's going to lose that ball. He's going to go for the shot. That's going to go in. They're going to 4-3.
It's a tight game so far. Here comes Milroos. Milroos working that up above the nest. Going down a 2-on-1. He fires and boom! He hits that top left corner as they tie that book. Back up 4-4 as we head into overtime.
The first OT on this finals here. It's going to go up. It's going to be over to Mara. Mara just going to look around, getting past one with a good PSA. Going to pass it over, and that's going to be a goal. And that's going to be that round. Is it round number 2? I think so.
It's round number 1.
Is it round number 1? Okay, round number 1 going to Case Kitties.
I think the goalie might have been able to just reach his hand out there and grab that if he just knew. If he just knew.
If he just knew there was a player next to him.
All right. Well, we didn't get to see much of that first round, so there's not too much intel. Looks like lots of offense, but I'm excited. 2 of these teams, and one of them, they got number 1 in the qualifiers last week, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Ascendancy.
Ooh, that's exciting. Here we go. I hear that clock winding down. That means we're getting ready for round number 2. Still best out of 3.
Well, that ball is in the middle. Ready to go. And 2, 1, and off it goes. It's going to go down over. It's going to be over to Fred. Fred just going to pass it over to the left side where it looks like it's going to be. He's going to get that mirror. He's trying to get his hands on it. It's going to go back up and over to Fred. Fred not able to get his hands on it again. It's going to go back. Oh, it's going to go over to Mirrors. Mirrors going to go for the goal, and that's going to be in, making it 1-0.
Oh yeah, they're going to seal that pocket right away. 20 seconds in. Here comes Maru, bringing that over. That left claw defense all around him. No, loses the handle. Tries to flip that back. That ball's in the center of the anvil. They're going to flip that back over to Cat. Cat working that up the field over to Milroos. Milroos resetting that. Playing a huge possessional game so far. War losing the handle. Defense all around him. Almost pickpocketing him. Luckily, Milroos is there to grab that up and heave it down the field.
Gonna be no one has that ball control yet. It's just gonna be a bit of a free ball. It's gonna go over to War now. Gonna just pass it back in his own half here, trying to waste more of that time off that clock. It's gonna be over to Fred, but Fred's gonna get intercepted there by Potato. He's gonna go up and he's gonna get it. It's gonna be back over to that right side. What looks like it's gonna go over to that left side.
Here comes Level, a 2-on-1, gets it past 1, and boom, he seals it past the second. As they're gonna tie that back up 1-1. Milroos now on the take. Wasting no time at all, taking that up, going under the halo. He gets past 1, past 2, past 3, and with the dunk, but no, I read that like a book.
He did indeed. It's going to be Mirrors trying to get another goal on the board. It's going to pass over to Cat. Cat now. It's going to get intercepted by Level there. It's going to go down low. It's going to be back over to. He's going to just reset that ball back. He's going to get that ball control.
Now, Rue working it up on that right side. He gets checked off. Level with the ball control now. Working that up the field. He heaves that over to I. I has a one-on-one with Cat. He's swooping down. No, just off the lip, but it seals in eventually as they bring that up 2-1. It's one-score game.
Dude, it's going to go over to that left side, but it's going to be over to Fred, but Fred wasn't able to get his hands on it. And it's going to go over to that left side, where we got Potato Man. Potato Man going to go over on that left side again. He's going to go across. He's got 2 defenders. He's trying to get past 2. He's going to go up. He's going to go for the shot, and that's going to be a goal, making it 3-1 to Case Kitties.
Case Kitties turn on that offense the second round. Here comes Milroos. Working that down, heaving that over to War. War, no, he can't get a good grasp of the ball as Level will grab that up. Heaves that over across the playing field over to I. I can't get his hands on it. Ball's knocked loose. And I to reset that.
He's just going to pass it over to Level. Level now going to pass it over to that left side. He's going to go down. He's going to go across and go for the shot. And that's going to be a save from 2 defenders there. He's going to go across. He's going to get that ball control. It looks to be a little bit of a team tackle. It's going to be over to Maro. Maro now going to go across. He's going to lose that ball control again. And it's going to go back down. It's going to be... Who's going to get that ball? It's going to go up. He's going to go for the shot here. He's going to go for the goal. It's going to go off the post there. And it's going to go over to Fred. Fred passing over to Mirrors. Mirrors now going to go for a solo play. He's got a one-on-one here. Oh, never mind. He's going to get tackled off by Maro there. And he's going to get that ball control.
Over to War. War working that up the field. We're going to get his second goal on the board. He heaves that over. No, out of boost juice. Some miscommunication on the pass there. Mario now grabbing that up. Resetting, scanning. He fires that over right side. A great pass over to Level. Level, no, he gets checked off by War. War with an open goal. No, he's going to heave that down almost, but Wario was there.
It's going to be, no one has that ball control. It's going to go back over to War. War now trying to get past these defenders. He's jumping up. He's going to lose that again. Looks like it's going to go over to Level. Level now going to go across. Going to pass it over to that right side where it looks like we've got Maro. Maro now making his way up on that right side again. He's trying to get past these defenders. Pass that over to Potato Man. Potato Man jumping up, jumping down. Going to go for the shot, but it's going to go off the backboard. And it's going to be back in the Potato Man's hands. And he's going to get that in, making it 4-1.
Here comes Milroos, bringing that up the field. Case Kitties now. With some good defense. Here comes Milroos on that right claw. Gonna take it himself with the slam dunk as he seals it in. Gets that a little closer, 4-2 for Ascendancy.
There's only a 2-point difference here. He's going to go over to Maro, trying to make that a 3-point difference. He's going to jump up on that left side. He's going to go across, trying to pass one. He's going to make that pass over to Potato Man. But he's going to go for the goal, but no, it's going to be Fred with a good save there. And this Kaz trying to get his hands on it. It's going to go up high. He's going to go over to I going to get checked off by Milroos. It's going to go over to Level. Level going to pass that back over to Maro. Maro now going to go across, jumping down. Going to go for the surf play, jumping up high. Going to go for the shot. And that's going to be in, making it 5-2.
A great solo. He juked the whole team there. Here comes Milroos. Looking to bring that back coast to coast. No, he gets checked off. War with the grab. He's going to heave that down back over to Cat. Cat, defense all around him, surrounding him. He gets checked off. Mario with the pickup. Loads and loads of speed is Mario. Working that up the field. A 2-on-1 if he hurries, but no, he gets checked off. Ball comes knocked loose over to I loses the handle. Over to Level. Level, working it down, no options. He's going to take it himself. He's going to shoot. No, Fred with a great read and a great save. Clears that back away.
This seems to be over to Mirrors trying to get that. Looks like he's got that fight for it. He's going to go across. He's going to go for the goal. But no, he's going to get intercepted there. It's going to be a little bit of a scramble. Trying to get that ball control. He's going to go over to Ness. Cat trying to get his hands on it. But he's going to lose that ball control. And it's going to go up and over to I now going to go across. Jumping. He's going to go back here. Trying to waste more of that clock. He's trying to advance onto the side. He's going to jump up. Sees that pass over. He's going to go for the one tap. And that's going to be a goal. Ooh. Good goal there from Potato Man.
I think he missed the first tap, but he caught his own rebound from the ground. So if it works, it works. Here comes Milroos, working it down, looking to get this game a little closer. No, what a save! What a great play on defense there. Milroos now looking to grab things up, taking that up the field, working it up the mound. He has some options. Looks like he's going to keep that over to Cat, and Cat, no, he slams it down, but Level will clear that away.
He's going to go over to Fred. Fred just trying to get that hands on it, but no, he's going to get denied. And he's trying to go for a bit of a solo play. He's just going to lose that. He's going to be back into Fred's, and if Fred still hasn't got that ball control, it's going to be Cat just taking it from him. He's going to jump up. He's going to lose that. He's going to go over to Mara. Mara now jumping up high. He's looking around, just trying to wait for his teammates to get in some sort of position, but no, he's going to get denied. And he's going to go over to that right side.
Milroos, as that clock winds down, looking for one more. Going to get that back over to Cat. Cat can't let that ball hit the ground now. Here he comes over from that ceiling. He shoots, no, off the backboard. Potato Man, he's just going to slam that on the ground, ending round number 2. And I believe that's going to be it for this matchup.
A very intense game there. Case Kitty's put on a good show. For all those goals. I think a couple of them were, not intended, but,
Some mishaps, but it happens and it works. More importantly, MVP goes over to Mario. Again, just playing some crazy goalie that last round with 4 saves. I thought he had more. but that's still pretty impressive. We're gonna go back to our studio, and we're gonna wait to see if we have any other matchups. Do we have any other matchups waiting on us?
Not yet.
All right,
Not
that
yet.
means we're gonna be right back. So don't go too far, and we'll see you soon. And we're back. This time we got Hot and we got Void. Looks like they started the game, even though we kind of asked them not to, but that's okay. Here we go. We're off. We're rolling. That ball in the air. Plutus. This is the loser's bracket, so the loser of this will go home, unfortunately, to the Robot Crusher. So that ball is going to be packed away over to Blitzy and Blitzy. Blitzy just trying to work that up the field. Pit pocketed and ball is cleared away.
Just gonna go up and over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way up. Just gonna try and waste a bit of that clock, trying to get a bit of that speed. He's gonna go across on that right side. He's making his way up. He's looking around. He's still got a bit of space for himself here. He's gonna just lose that ball control to Blitzy. Now Blitzy now trying to go for an attack here. Just trying to get that ball. It's gonna go over to. He's gonna go over to HVT. HVT now gonna reset that ball back, and who's gonna get it?
Ball's up for grabs still. HVT. Gonna heave that behind himself. No, intercepted by Parrot. Parrot working that down. He gets pit pocketed by Plutus. Plutus over on that right sidewalk, working it down a one-on-one with Kung. If he hurries, he jumps up. He can't get the shot off. And HVT will reset that.
HVT running up on that right side, trying to go for a bit of a solo play here. He's looking around. He sees that pass option. He's passed over to Pebbles, and Pebbles is gonna get that in, making it 1-0 to Hot.
Hawk gets the first point on the board of this matchup. They're gonna set that ball out. Let's see. Blitzy will take that out right out the gun. He's looking for that quick pass over to Parrot. Parrot resetting that in a hurry over to Kung. Kung back over to Wooly. Wooly looking around, scanning the field. No options. He's gonna have to keep it himself. Back in the mound. Fires that over left side over to Blitzy. Blitzy working it up over on that halo. He gets sandwiched in between two defenders, and that ball will be knocked loose.
I was going to go with the Plutus. Plutus now making his way up on that right side. And he's going to make that pass dodge, but it's going to be fishy, not even get his hands on it. It's going to be back over to Plutus. Plutus going to race that ball all the way back, down into sewers, and he's going to get that ball control.
Plutus will grab that up, bringing it through. The goal is open for just a moment. And they're going to try to clear that through. Kung will fire that over right side. A great pass over to Blitzy, a perfect lead. Blitzy, lots of boost, lots of speed, some room. A 3-on-1 works it from the ceiling. A crossbody shot, and he seals it in right past. Okay, Fishy. We'll bring that up 1-1.
Tied game. I think Hot's the favorite winning this round, or this game here. Void, aka Gramps. They've got a good chance here. They've been doing pretty well inside the ODC season. But it's going to go over to Pebbles. Pebbles passing over that right side, over to Plutus. Plutus now going to pass that back over to. It's going to go over to HVT. HVT passing it back over to Pebbles. Pebbles is trying to pass over to Plutus. It's going to be Blitzy with a good interception there, making his way up on that left side. He's going to go down low into sewers. And he's going to go up on that right side, passing that all the way over to Parrot.
Parrot gonna reset that. They're looking for a good open lane here, and they found it. Wooly with a one-on-one jumps up. No, okay, Fishy playing some phenomenal goalies so far this round. Here comes Plutus. Plutus working it down. He's gonna fire that over right side over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy gets checked off. Ball gets knocked loose. Wooly with the grab, the interception brings that down across the mound with some room to run a 2-on-1 off the net. Snowy tries to get it through, but Plutus with the grab.
Now Plutus going to go for the goal. He's jumping up. He's going to go for the shot. And that's going to be a save from Alfred there. What a save.
Flipping that back over. In a panic over to Parrot. Parrot gets that over. No interception by OK. That ball is still in a dog pile here. Wooly with a 1-on-0. He shoots and boom, right off the top lip. Gets the wide open net.
What a good interception there from Wooly, and just, with a good open net. I don't think the Hot players were, expecting that to happen. But it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way up. He's just trying to make his way across this pitch. He's going to pass it over to that right side where we got Plutus now. Plutus scooping that ball up. Going to go down. Going to pass over to HVT. HVT going to go for the goal. That's going to be that Bok right bucket there. I want to go there, tying the game back up.
Hot trying to lay the groundwork here. But no, that first pressure will come in. And Plutus tries to get that through. Wooly with the pickup. Wooly gets checked off by Pebbles. Pebbles clearing that back. Over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy on that left sidewalk. Defense all around him. Throws it right into the hands of Blitzy. Blitzy with the interception. He's going to throw that down across the mound over to Kung. Kung, a 3-on-1. He shoots, he fires. But no, it's blocked by the triple goalie.
Ooh, now it's going to get back into Wooly's hands. Wooly trying to go put up another attack here for the Void. He's going to go across, going to go down. He's going to get checked off by Pebbles. Pebbles going to clear that behind him. And it's going to go over to Fishy, but Fishy's going to get tackled off by Blitzy. It's gonna be a little bit of a chase, trying to get this ball control. It's gonna get sent back over to Alfred. Alfred now gonna go across, gonna go back down. He's gonna go past HVT. No, HVT with a good tackle off there. It's gonna be back over to Fishy. Fishy passing it back behind him over to Plutus. Plutus now getting up on this attack. He's jumping up high. He's gonna go across on that ceiling. He's gonna get checked off as Parrot's gonna. Oh, he's gonna pick that ball up over to that left side.
Pebbles trying to fire that over. No, over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy jumps up, scans the field. He's going to bring that down himself. Defense all around him. Blitzing right behind him. OK Fishy will fire that across. About 2 minutes left. And Pebbles goes down. That goal's wide open, and he just seals it in. 3-2 for Hot.
What a goal there. What a good passing play from Hot. We got a minute 30 remaining of that clock, so it still is anybody's game here. And of course, Void has the ball here. He's going to go over to Blitzy. Blitzy. Oh, he's just trying to put his hands on it. He's going to lose that ball control. He's still going to put in a bit of work for his team here. He's going to go over to Parrot. Parrot going to pass that back over to the goalie, over to Alfred. Alfred now making his way up on that left side. Going to pass it over to Wooly. Wooly now going to pass it over to Blitzy. Blitzy now going to go across again past Pebbles there. He's still got past two. He's going to go for a slow play. Now he's going to pass it over. Alfred wasn't able to get his hands on it. It's going to go back over to Wooly's hands. Oh, Wooly's not able to get it. It's going to go back over to Plutus. Plutus now just going to get checked off. It's going to go down low over to Wooly.
Wooly firing that down, trying to get that over to Blitzy. No, Kung will grab that out. Mr. Alfred bringing that through, takes it on the logo. A 3-4-on-1, trying to get the blockers in front of him. Didn't work out. Now Plutus will take that up, bringing that across. Here he comes. He has a pass, and HVT's going to opt to keep it. Here he comes on that halo. On the lip, he's going to fire that across over to Pebbles. Pebbles doing some 360 180s in the ceiling, working it all the way back for a reset. As 25 more seconds until overtime.
I just need to pass that over to Plutus. Plutus trying to go for another goal here. He's going to go down. Going to go for the shot. And that's going to be a goal. And that's going to seal the deal for Hot here for winning this round, it looks like.
4-2. And you can't really win if you're Void this round. But you can definitely get another point on the board for that momentum and that mental. They're going to keep that up in the air. Wooly. Through the ceiling, no, he gets checked off over to Pebbles. If I was Pebbles, I would just spike this ball straight down, get rid of all of Void's confidence, and that's exactly what will happen. As round number 1 will go to Hot.
Indeed, it is the semifinals here. So, you know, we're getting up there inside this bracket. It's a very intense match.
Is this the losers or
This
the
is
winners?
the winners.
Ooh,
So even if they lose this one, you know, they still have another chance.
All right, they set
There
that
you go.
ball in the middle. Hot wins the first round 4-2. And anything can happen in round number 2. Okay, Blitzy gonna work that up on that right side. He's gonna take that over to Parrot. Parrot ceiling carving around and around on that bridge. Here he comes crossing that back over to Wooly. Wooly looking around, a 3-on-1. He jukes, he drives off that ceiling. No, Blitzy trying to pick that up. That ball's gonna be knocked loose over to Pebbles. Pebbles gets checked off. Still, ball up for grabs. Here comes Plutus. Plutus scanning the field, losing that control, and we'll get that back over to OK Fishy.
Oh, Fishy's just jumping up in the air. He's going to go over on that left side. He's going to go right down low in the sewers, where it looks like he's just trying to make his way with this pitch. He's got past one. He's going to go for the third play. He's jumping up. He's going to go for the goal, and that's going to be in. Making it 2-0 to Hot already.
I just want to point out what a great block. I don't know who that was, but a perfect block to make that a one-on-one. And those are the little things that can affect these big matchups. Here's Parrot. Now we're going to fire that back over to Wooly. Wooly gets checked off. Oh no, that ball's knocked loose. Here he comes. He's going to cross that right into my face. Blitzy now with the grab. Here he comes. No, he gets checked off. Back over to Parrot. Parrot from the ceiling works it down off the backboard for Wooly. No, Wooly can't get the cleanup almost, as they're going to set that back. Intercepted by Puddles.
Oh, Plutus now making his way up on that left side. He's going to go across, just trying to waste more of that clock. He's going to go up on that right side now. He's jumping up high. He's going to go across. He's a pass option over to Pebbles. Pebbles now going to go for the third play. He's going to go off the post. And that's not it. It's going to go over to that left side. Bit of a scramble, trying to get that ball control. And that's going to go back over to Void's side.
Unfortunately, I think Void is in a 3v4 right now. One of their teammates, Kung Alfred, might have disconnected or just left. But here comes Pebbles. Pebbles has a wide open net, and they did not account for Kung being absent, as he is their goalie. They're going to set that back out, and boom, there he is. He's back.
Let's go. He's going to go over to Blitzy. Blitzy now just making his way up on this right side. He's got a bunch of speed here, trying to get past these defenders. It's going to be HVT with a good block there. He's going to go up and over to Plutus. Sorry, Plutus now making his way down into the sewers. He's trying to get past Blitzy. He's got past him. He's running up on that right side now. He's going to go down, trying to go for a serve, but he's jumping up. He's going to go for the goal. And that's going to be a goal from Plutus, just soloing it all the way up that pitch.
4-2-0. Here we go, Hot. Really playing some great defense. No, they're going to lose it right away. Trying to get that over to Kung. Plutus with that first pressure in a bit of a panic. Blitzy now will come through. He'll get checked off. HVT's still in a huge dog pile. Getting that over, looking for Pebbles. No, Wooly with the grab, the pickup. Intercepted. Over to Plutus. Plutus will clear that back down, and they're off to the races.
Well, this can be a little bit of a scramble, trying to get that ball control. It's going to go into HVT's hands. HVT got two defenders on his tail there. It's going to be over to Pirate. Pirate going to pass over to that right side. And it's going to go down low into sewers. It's going to be over to Fishy. Fishy sending it over to Pebbles. Pebbles now going to send that back over to Plutus. Plutus now on this attack, going to go across. He's jumping up high. He's going to go for a serve play. He's in the air, going to go back down. Do a chain stealing carve. Going to go down, going to go for the serve play. And it's going to go off the backboard. He's trying to go for the behind the back shot there. It's not able to get it in. Or it looks like we've got, it's going to be over to Fishy. Fishy with a good regrab there. It's going to go in still. Fishy still has that ball control, and now he's going to go for the serve play. He's going up. He's going to pass him. He's going to go for the shot, but no, he's going to get denied by Wooly.
Pebbles will try to pick that up. He'll get checked off into the hands of HVT. HVT loses it. Back over to Pebbles. Pebbles with a one-on-one if he hurries, and he puts that in that right corner. Fakes out the goalie, as he'll bring that up 5-0 with 3 minutes left on the clock. They just need one last goal for the big mercy.
Indeed, I don't know if these guys are Mercy people before, but Hot is on a roll here, but it's going to be over to Wooly. Wooly now making his way across, going to pass it up over to Pirate, but Pirate wasn't able to get his hands on it. It's going to go over to Blitzy. Looks like he's chasing that down. It's going to be Fishy intercepting that ball. He's going to clear that out of his zone, and that's going to go back over to Void's side.
Off to the races, Parrot with the grab. Gonna bring that across. He's maybe taking some time off that clock. Gets that over to Blitzy. Blitzy works it through and across. Over on that left ridge, he gets under. He gets past one, past two. He jumps up. No, he fires that over to Wooly. A good pass. But that ball will be knocked away with some great defense by this Hot team.
Now it's going to be over to Pirate. Pirate now going to go across on that left side, trying to wait for his teammates to get in some position. He's going to pass across. It's going to be a one-tap over to Blitzy. Blitzy, oh, he's going to get checked off by two defenders there. It's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles now passing over the left side. We've still got 2 minutes on the clock, so we could see a mercy win going on here. And it's going to be over to Plutus. Plutus is going to go for the shot. It's going to go off a little bit too wide there, and it's going to be Fishy getting the rebound. And then that's going to be it. And that's going to be game. Going to Hot.
Hot with the mercy. What a great game. And I don't know who owns Hot as the organization, but you just got to be proud of all these teams, as I believe the Australian team just last night, they actually came in second in their tournament. So big congrats to them. Let's see what they can do in this European tournament. But let's take a look now at our stats. As my guess is Plutus got the MVP, but no, Fishy got MVP. Thief goes to Pebbles, and Plutus gets the playmaker with 3 assists. Unfortunately, Blitzy with 14 losses with the Butterfingers. What a great match.
That's unfortunate there. Indeed. Looks like inside the finals here, or the winners finals. It's going to be a very intense match. It's either going to be IVI or Ren. They're two very good teams. So it's, you know, we ain't casting that one. If you want to tune into that one, that'll be inside stream number 1. But you know, who are we casting next? Let's check.
Now,
no, we don't know yet.
We have a break. So it's going to be 20 minutes, I'm being told. And it looks like what we can look forward to next is actually, let's take a look at that. Let's see, our designated arena is going to be 2-3-2-2-2.
Okay, it looks like we got a break I think.
Yeah, we're going to have a break. It's going to be about 20 minutes. So,
Anyway, our next the game's still coming. So what we're gonna be casting is gonna be Cold versus Nexus.
oh yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
excited for
stay tuned
that.
for that one.
Losers bracket, big game, two good teams. But until then, we're going to be going on break, so don't go too far, and we'll see you soon. But for now, peace.
time here. But team it up. Gets it past two defenders, taking it down this low now. They take that shot, takes that shot. What a lovely goal there by LeBron.
He is going to get tackled there, but he'll hit the possession. Coming up on Wang on the side. He's coming with that pass over to Shredder. Shredder going for the shot. It's going to be right underneath the goalie.
And we're back. Oh, let me turn that off real quick because we don't want to hear their special comms. This time we got IVI and we got hot. One of the biggest matchups here, at least my prediction, to be in the winner's bracket. But let's see. On the hot side, we got HVT, we got Puddles, and we got Pebbles. They're waiting on their fourth. You know, on the hot side, we got Xenos, we got Dubs, we got Pesky, and we got Gooblin. And I think we're just going to be waiting on that one hot player. They were just here a moment ago. Maybe they're down here. No. But what's your predictions here, AVP, for this matchup?
Both teams are very, you know, they've been in the beginning, but both teams are really good. Isn't IVI first in ODC? So I mean, they're like favored to win, but both teams are very equal. So it's gonna be like 50-50. I feel like could be anyone.
Going to be a very close match here. Come on. Oh, this one is actually going to be a best of 5. Our
Ooh,
first best of
let's
5
go.
of the day.
Alright, well, you need to select the arena.
Did it work? Did it do it?
F1 enter. Alright.
Did it
Does that
work?
button work? No. Just click enter on your keyboard. Come on, bud. It's just not working. Oh.
Alright. Well, we're still waiting on one more player, so we'll be right back.
Maybe.
One. Alright, we're back and we're ready. Unfortunately, our player pop-ups aren't here. HVT puts that ball in the middle. We're getting ready for round number 1, a best of 5. We got IVI. We got hot. Our scoreboard just doesn't work, unfortunately. It's a random thing. But boom, that ball's off and my controller just connected. So kick us off here, AVP.
Alright, it's gonna be over to Fishy. Fishy now makes his way up on this left side. He's gonna go across looking around. Sees that pass option over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way up on that right side. Gonna go up, gonna go down. And he's gonna go for the shot. It's not gonna be in. It's gonna go back over to that right side. It's gonna be over to Gooblin. Gooblin now just trying to do a little 180, trying to go up on that left side. He's got past one. He's going to take his time. Going to go back. Sees that pass option on that right side, but he sees that he's green here, so he didn't take that space for granted. And he's going to go up, sees that pass over to Pesky.
Pesky's going to get that back. He's going to throw that over on that back wall over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy's going to clear that, heaving it down over to Plutus. Plutus, a great pass. Plutus has the wide open net, and he puts it in. What a perfect pass, really getting it up the field. A perfect lead.
Indeed. Well, he's going to be taking that ball. It's going to be over to Xenox. Xenox trying to make his way up on that right side. He's looking around. He sees he's got a bit of space here. He's trying to pass one, but he's going to get denied. Now it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way. He's still going to lose that ball control. It's going to get sent over to Fishy. Fishy now making his way up. Sees that pass option over. It's going to be... Ooh, HVT couldn't get his hands on it there. And it's going to go back over to OK Fishy.
OK Fishy. He's going to cross that over. Plutus, no, he can't get his hands on it. A little bit of a fumble. Pesky's going to throw that up off to the races. No Pebble. He's going to clear that all the way back down. Xenos grabbing that up, going under one. No, he gets checked off. Luckily, Gublin is there with the pickup. Gets that back over to Dubs. Dubs on that ramp, working it left, working it right, working it up. He's going to heave that over, looking for Pesky just a little bit too far up.
Now it's going to be Pebbles on this breakaway, but he's going to get denied. Now it's going to be a little bit of a scramble, trying to get this ball. It's going to be over to Plutus. Plutus going to race that ball back over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy now running up on that left side. He's got a bit of space for himself. He is going to go across. He's only got Gublin. He's jumping past Gublin. He's going for a solo play. Going to go for the shot. And that's going to be a good solo play there from OK Fishy.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way up on this left side. Going to go across. He's running up on that right side. He's just trying to take his time. Going to pass it again. All the way over to Plutus. Plutus now making his way up again. He's going to go down on that right side. He's going to go for the solo play. He's jumping up. He's jumping down. Making that pass over to Fishy. Fishy going to go for the goal, but it's going to get saved by Dubs there. And it's going to go back over to Pebbles. Pebbles going to pass it over to Fishy. Fishy going to lose that. And it's going to be Plutus going to go for the goal. And it's going to be Fishy getting that rebound there. What a goal there.
Really unfortunate, but... you know what happens? 0-3 right now. Hot. Really just pounding on Ivy on the offense. Here comes Gublin. Gublin a one-on-one. He shoots. He fires. He puts that perfectly in that top left corner. We'll make that a little bit closer. 1-3.
Oh, what a god shot there from. Was that Gublin? That's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles trying to get past one. He's got two defenders. He's going to heave it over to Plutus. Plutus passing over to HVT. HVT passes back over to Pebbles. And it's going to be Dubs with a good save there. He still keeps that ball control. He's going to go up on that right side. He's trying to make his way up this pitch. He's got a bit of space here. And he sees that pass option over to Pesky. Pesky doesn't get denied off by HVT. And it's going to go up high over to Plutus.
Plutus on that scoreboard. Looking around, looking downtown. Has some room in that mound. Grabbing all the boost juice and speed that he can. A 3-on-1. He's going to heave that over to Pebbles. Pebbles in the air. Looks like he's going to take it himself off the scoreboard. Pass one, pass two, pass three. No, what a great save from Dubs. But Plutus with the slam dunk and the rebound.
Oh, that was unlucky there. Dubs just couldn't save it twice. But it's going to be over to Gublin trying to get another goal on the board for IVI. He's going to go up on that left side. He's going to go back down in the middle. And he's going to pass that ball back over. He's going to go for that ball control. He's going to go up high over to Pesky. Pesky now just going to lose that ball control. He's going to go back over to Xenos. Xenos not able to get his hands on it. And it's going to go over to Plutus. Plutus going to get tackled off. And it's going to go over to that right side. Who's going to win that? I don't know. Well, it looks like he's going to go over to Xenos. Xenos not able to get his hands on it. It's going to go back over to that right side.
Throwing that up now. It's going to be Dubs. Dubs working that over. Some good ceiling carvers. Gets it past that first pressure. Still resetting, reevaluating the situation here. Throwing that up. No! Plutus with a great grab, denying him. He's going to throw that over left side. A good lead over to Pebbles. Pebbles bringing that up in the air. He's falling out of boost juice. No, he gets checked off. Ball is up for grabs. Xenos with the pickup, throwing that over. No, intercepted by Dubs. Luckily, he was sitting there ready for that. Dubs back over to Gublin. A great pass. Gublin coming down. He's passed one-on-one with Fishy. Shoots and he puts it right past. Cutting this a little closer, 2-4.
Indeed. It's a very intense match here. It's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles trying to get another goal on the board, trying to get another step closer to winning this round. He's going to go across. He's going to go for a bit of a solo play. It looks like he's jumping up. He sees the pass over to HVT. HVT now going to go for the goal, but it's going to be Dubs with a good save there. Now he's running up on that right side. He's going to get checked off by HVT. And it's going to get cleared all the way over to Goblin.
Still fighting for it, Goblin. Gonna win this one. Here he comes. He fires no just high in a bit of a panic. Xenos now will pick that up. Still trying to fight it through. HVT trying to clear that away over to Plutus. Plutus on that back wall. Pesky right behind him. Here's Plutus. Still off to the races. Gonna throw that over. No, hits off the anvil. Unfortunate bounce. Luckily, OK Fishy's still able to grab that, resetting that back over to Pebbles. They're gonna try from another angle.
Now Pebbles trying to make his way up. He's just gonna lose that ball now. He's gonna pass it across. He's gonna go across on that right side. He's gonna go for a solo play. He's gonna go for the shot. It's gonna be Fishy with a good save there. And that's gonna be over to
We've seen lots of one-on-ones with Pesky, or was it Goblin? Sorry, Goblin and OK Fishy. OK Fishy doing great on goalie for those. But here comes Pebbles for a great pass, but no, it's just high. Pesky with the grab will throw that over right side into the hands of Dubs. Dubs over to Xenos. Xenos working that through the field. He gets checked off. Some great first line defense. Here comes Dubs. Lots of speed. No, he gets pickpocketed by HVT. Here comes HVT with Pebbles on his back. Will go for the long shot. Goes wide open. No, just off the lip, but they seal the deal. Get the rebound. We'll make that 5-2.
5-2 indeed. It's going to be over to Dubs. Dubs trying to get another point on the board. We're on hot potato time here. He's going to run up on that right side. He's going to go across. He's looking around and sees he's going to go up. He's going to get denied by HVT. It's going to go over on that left side. It's still not touched the floor yet. And it's going to go over to Plutus. Plutus now. He's going to lose that ball control to Xanos. Xanos now trying to go for another goal. Going to go long seeding curve on that right side. He's going to go on the floor. He's jumping up. He's jumping back down. He's jumping back up again. He's going to go for the goal. And that's going to be a goal. But it's going to be a little bit too late to get that in.
That's gonna wrap up that first round. A nice one to start off. Hot will take that one. 5-3. There's Locky, a great ODC mod. What's up, Locky? There's Turk. Aslan, another mod. Turk playing great in this tournament today. And I believe no subs will be put in. They're gonna keep these rosters. They're confident. And let's see what IVI can cook up in this second round. And it looks like, do we have another caster here? Hopefully not. Who is this?
I think it's just a random guy with spec.
Oh, come here. It's Lol. Alright. Let's go that ball back in the middle. So kick us off here, AVP.
Alright, that ball is middle. I think the players are ready. For round number 2 is on the way. And we got 4 seconds till that launches off. And off it goes. It's going to go over to that right side. It's going to go over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way up. He's going to get to take that ball. He's going to just pass it across, but it's going to go off a little bit too far. And it's going to reset back all the way over to Dubs. Dubs now making his way up. Looking around. He's got no defend. He's trying to get past one. He's just going to get denied there. It's going to go up and over to Plutus. Plutus now going to pass it back over to Pebbles. Pebbles now going to go for the solo play. He's jumping up. He's got a 2v1. He's going to go back down. He's going to go for the shot. That's going to be a goal. What a good solo play there from Pebbles.
Perfectly placed. Perfectly executed. As they're going to set that back out. Goblin now will take that. Lots of speed. Going to take that right up the middle. Pass 1, pass 2, pass 3, and pass 4. Seals the deal. A great solo going coast to coast, tying that back up at 1.
Indeed. And, you know, an instant fire back from IVI there. It's going to go over to Hot. Hot now making his way. Oh, sorry. No, it's going to be Pebbles. Pebbles now passing over to HVT. HVT now going to go back down. Going to go for the sub play. Going to go for the shot. And that's going to be in. Making it 2-1 to Hot.
Setting that ball back out. Goblin on the take here. Brings that over one side. Brings that over the other side. No, loses the handle. Plutus still trying to find that. He's going to set that back over. Ball's not loose. Pebbles with the pickup. Here he comes. Bring that over on that right side. He gets past Xenos. No, Xenos with a great tackle. Ball will come loose once again. Off to the races. No, nobody wants it. Still just gonna roll into their zone. Here comes Goblin. Goblin, he gets tackled off. Ball comes away. Pebbles take the other way.
Now Pebbles just trying to kill more of that clock. He's going to go up on that right side. He's just waiting for his team to get in some sort of position where he can pass it off to. He's going to pass over to HVT. HVT now is going to get checked off. It looks like he's just going to go over into Gublin's hands. Gublin now going to go for the long shot. Swish, and is that going to be in? Yeah, there it is. And I don't know what the score is.
Puddles now. Gonna bring that up on that right side. Here it comes on that bridge. Looking, firing over to Puddles. Puddles on that seal and tries to get that over to HVT just low. Maybe batted away, but Pebbles on that back wall. No dunk with a great save.
What a save indeed. It's going to be Xenos now just trying to go back to zone half here, just waiting for his teammates to get in some sort of position where he can run up. He's a bit green here, so he's going to pass it over to Gublin. Gublin now going to pass it back, but looks like it can be a little bit of miscommunication there. Or it looks like we've got Pesky. Pesky just with that ball running over. He's going to lose that ball control where it looks like it's going to be into HVT's hands. HVT not able to get that through, and it's going to be a little bit of a scramble trying to get that ball control. It's going to go up and over to Dubs.
Dubs going to work that up the field now. And that Ray Halo passes that across over to Gublin. Gublin firing that over on that logo. Nobody's there for the grab, unfortunately. They're going to clear that back all the way over to Pesky. Pesky looking, scanning, firing that over left side. No hits off that geometry, off that anvil. Still fighting for it. HVT will get a hand on it. A 1-on-2. Here he comes from the ceiling off the backboard, and no, denied. Almost a great backboard play. But the IVI defense read that perfectly.
I did indeed. It's going to be over to Pesky. Pesky's just got tackled off there, but it's going to go straight into Gublin's hands. Looks like Gublin just got checked off by Plutus again. He's still going to keep that ball control. He's going to try and heave it over to Dubs. Dubs now with that ball. We're going to go back over. We're going to make that pass all the way over, but no one's able to get his hands on it. So Xenos still got that ball control, but it's going to be... Oh, who's going to get it? And it's still going to be in Xenos' hands here. He's just going to lose that ball control. It's going to go back behind him. It's going to go into HVT.
HVT trying to set that over. He's going to grab that himself once again. With that big old VRML trophy, he's going to heave that over to Plutus. Plutus on that right side, getting that over, back over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy on that ceiling, trying to get that over to Pebbles. Pebbles fires it back. Some good passes all around, making IVI turn their heads, getting back over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy with the behind the back shot, and he seals it in. What a great shot. What a great play to make that 2-3 for Hot.
Indeed, it's going to go over to Gublin with it. Just an instant play here. He's going to go up for that solo play. He's jumping up. Never mind, he's going to pass that across. Looks like no one was there to catch it. He's just going to be able to Xenos. That's passing down over to Pesky, but it's going to be Pebbles with that intercept. It's going to be a little bit of regrab action here, just trying to steal that ball. Dubs wasn't able to get his hands on it. It's going to go back over to Plutus. Plutus is going to heave that across over to Fishy. Fishy, he's going to go for a bit of a pass play up and over, but he's going to get tackled off there. Looks like Gublin's going to scoop that ball up.
Gublin bringing that over on that left side. He's trying to work a pass. No, he gets checked off. Still keeps ball control. Heaves that over to Xenos. Xenos working it through over a scoreboard over to Dubs. Dubs working that back. Firing that. Resetting over to Pesky. Pesky working that over on that right. Halo looking. Firing over to Gublin. Gublin behind the back shot over to Pesky. And Pesky with the rebound.
What a good pass play there. I think it went into HVT then. It went straight into one of the Pesky's hands. I don't think HVT wasn't expecting a behind the back shot there, but it's going to be over to Plutus. Plutus going to pass over to Pebbles. Pebbles now going to go down, going to go for the shot, but no, it's going to get saved by Dubs. And Xenos is going to take that ball and just going to go for the solo play here. He's got a 1-on-1 now, he's going to get checked off. It's going to be a little bit of a scramble trying to get that ball control. Who's going to get it?
Pebbles, lots of speed. A 1-on-1, jumps up, goes down. No, Dubs, what a save. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, they grabbed that rebound, but oh my goodness, that's its own clip in itself.
That's going to be over to Gublin. Gublin now passing over to that right side. Now Xenos is going to pass that back over. No one's able to get that. It's not going to be in. It's going to go back over to Dubs. Dubs now going to go back down. He's going to go across. Pesky's now going to pass it over to there. It's going to go back down for a solo play. He's going to go for the shot. Dubs almost got it in, but it's going to be No, it's going to be over to Xenos. Going to get that rebound.
Almost a terrible, terrible sell there. Luckily, they got that rebound off of a great passing play. Now Pebbles will work that over to Plutus. Plutus off the ceiling, gets that back over to HVT. HVT over to Pebbles. No, just off the mark. As that ball will be rolling off to the races into the fight. No, that ball's in the air once again. Zenos gets pit-pocketed by HVT. HVT fires that back over to Pebbles. Pebbles jumps up hurdles, works it through the halo, a 2-on-1, passes that across over to OK off the backboard over to Plutus. Plutus on the scoreboard, he gets checked off, and HVT with the one tap, but no, denied. This IVI defense is working overtime.
It is indeed. I think Dubs is just the main reason why Hart can't get it through. It's going to be over to Fishy. Fishy now trying to go for another goal here. He's going to pass it over to that left side where it looks like it's going to be over to HVT. HVT just losing that ball control. It's going to go up high. Well, it looks like we got Pebbles. Pebbles now going to go for the shot. It's going to get denied by Gublin, but it's going to be, was that Plutus? Going to go for that goal then. He's going to get it in.
A great second round to make that, I believe, 2-0 for Hot, right? Am I correct?
I'm pretty sure. So I don't know why it's not showing, but I think so.
C5VI can get the reverse sweep. Here's Gublin with the three-pointer. We'll put that in. And we're getting ready for a round number 3. Could be the final round, the deciding round. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and boom! Blast off. That ball is in the air. Over to Pesky. Pesky with the first grab. We'll pick that up, get all of the boost juice, working that over on that halo. Tries to slide it through. No, some good defense by this Hot. Here comes OK Fishy. OK Fishy with Pebbles on his back. We'll fire that over to Plutus. Plutus on one-on-one. Shoots, fires. No, Dobbs with a great read.
Well, it's going to go up. Over to Pebbles. Pebbles now going to just do a little bit of change. It's going to go down. Going to go for the shot. It's going to be another save from Dubs there. It's going to be Plutus. Going to go for another goal. And he's not able to get it in. It's going to go over that right side. Well, it looks like he's going to get that ball. It looks like he's going to go for another attack here. It's going to go up. And it's going to be over to Plutus. No, it's going to be over to Fishy. Fishy now trying to go for another goal here. It's going to go up. Going to go down. Going to go for the third play, but he's going to get denied. And it's going to go back up to HVT. HVT now going to pass it all the way across, but it's going to be Dubs with a good interception.
Dubs will get that back over to Gublin. Gublin working it down through the driveway. A 2-on-1, a 1-on-1. No! Great save by OK Fishy. HVT to fire that behind himself, back over. No, intercepted by Zenos. Zenos a 1-on-1, dunks right past OK Fishy. Unfortunate rebound there, and that's going to bring that 1-0 for IVI.
Indeed. Is it 1? Yeah, 1-0 to IVI. Yeah, a bit of a turnaround. Usually Hot gets that first goal, but never mind. He's going to go over to Pebbles, trying to get for that solo play there. He's going to get checked off. He's going to go up high, where it looks like we've got OK Fishy. OK Fishy's going to receive that ball. He's going to go up high. He's looking around. He's just going to take that space for granted. He's trying to get past Gublin. He's going to jump up high, and he's looking around. He's trying to wait for his teammates to get in position. He doesn't have any boost. He's going to go up, make that pass over to Pebbles. Pebbles is going to pass over to HVT. HVT now going to go down, pass back over to Fishy. Fishy going to go for the shot, but it's going to be Dubs with another good save.
Dubs just so confident in the goal, and maybe confidence really is key. That's been a showcase of what we've seen all day today, really, from all these goalies.
Indeed, it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles just trying to go for another shot here. He's going to get denied by Pesky. He's going to go for that ball on that right side. He's trying to go for a bit of a solo play. He sees that pass option over to the left side, over to Gublin. Now Gublin now making his way up. He's just got a bit of space here. He's just going to wait for his teammates to get in some sort of position. But no, he's just going to get instantly pressed and go over to Plutus. Plutus now just going to try and go across. He's just going to lose that ball control. He's going to go up in the air. And he's going to go back behind him. And no one's going to get that ball control yet.
Dubs bringing that over. Fires that over right side. Last second pass. Over to Gublin. Gublin working that up. Scanning, firing. Hits over to Dubs. Dubs works that down. He gets checks off over to Zenos. Zenos a 1-on-2. No, Pebbles with a great stop on defense. Pebbles throws a pick over to Pesky. No, Pesky gets checked off. Ball comes knocked loose. Plutus will try to chase after that ball. Gets that back over. No, knocked away in some traffic. Gublin working that dude down through the mound. A 2-on-1 hits off the nest. Jukes, jive, shoots, and no! Another great save.
What a good save there from Pebbles. I don't think he plays that goalie, but, you know, he did a quite good job. It's going to go over to HVT. HVT, now I'm going to go for the surplus. He's just going to lose that ball control to Gublin. Gublin now, he's got a bunch of speed here. Try and pass it back behind him. It's going to be HVT. He's keeping that back up. He's going to pass it over to... it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles just going to lose that ball control again. It's going to go up. Almost in there, but he's going to clear that out of his zone.
In a dangerous situation, Zenos is going to reset that over. Over to Gooblin. Gooblin in an awkward situation gets that over to Pesky. Pesky over to Dubs. Dubs over to Xenos. Everybody on this IV team is getting a piece of this ball. Back over to Gooblin. Gooblin looking, scanning, fires out. Back over to Xenos. Xenos scanning. No, he gets checked off. Still trying to fight for that ball. This hot defense is playing some great third and second pressures as they're still fighting for it. Plutus will reset that back over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy working it up the field slowly but surely, looking for an open lane here. He's going to fire that across. No, denied by Xenos.
What a good block there. He's still just going to lose that ball control. Or it looks like it's going to clear down to that right side, but it looks like it's going to go over to Fishy. Fishy is going to lose that ball control. It's going to go over to Pesky. Pesky now going to pass over to the left side. Or it looks like it's going to go over to Dubs. Dubs making his way up. He's just trying to make his way up this pitch. He's going to go down the middle here. He's looking around. He's got a bit of space, so he's going to take that space for granted. He's going to go up. Going to pass that over to Gooblin, but Gooblin wasn't expecting that pass. And now it's going to be a little bit of a scramble, trying to get that ball control. It's going to go over to Fishy. Fishy going to lose this. It's going to be HVT. It's going to clear that over to that right side.
Off to the races once more. Xenos will take that through. Here he comes. Over. No, he loses the handle of it. Pebbles will pick that one up. Here comes Pebbles working it through. No, he gets checked off. Ball comes knocked loose. OK Fishy comes in through the crowd. A 2-on-1. No, he runs straight into Xenos. Luckily, Pebbles was there to grab that one up on that back claw. Fires that over and over to Plutus. Plutus just off the mark.
Unlucky there from Plutus. He's going to go for another solo play. He's got one pass on his tail. He's going to pass that back behind him. Over to HVT. HVT now trying to get this attack up again. He's going to go across. Going past one. He's going to lose that ball control. He's going to go back up over to Fishy. Fishy going to reset back over to Pebbles. Pebbles. He's making his way up. Sees that pass option over to HVT. HVT sees that pass option over to Plutus. Plutus now going to go for the solo play. He's jumping up. He's going to go back down. He's going to pass over to Pebbles. Pebbles going to go for the shot. It's going to be another good save from Dubs.
IVI really just playing hard defense this round, and it seems to be working as we're going to be heading into the final minute of play. There's only 1 point has been on the board, and that's been by Ivy. As HVT now will grab that up, clear that across over to Pebbles. Pebbles resetting, going all the way back. Maybe that's just his key to get past this huge Ivy defense.
Maybe his speed might be the answer here. He's going to go up. He's going to get past a couple here. He's going to go across on that left side. He's trying to wait for his teammates. He sees that pass option over to Plutus. So Plutus wasn't able to get his hands on it. He still has that ball control, though. He's jumping up in the air. Going to go over on that right side. He's trying to go for a surplay. Sees that pass option to HVT. And HVT is going to go for the slam dunk. And that's going to be a goal, making it 1-1, tying it back up.
And that is just perfect timing on the pass and shot there. Gooblin looking to earn it back over to Xenos. Xenos trying to go cross country, and they grab up the rebound. After 6 solid minutes of Hot trying to earn just 1 goal, they're going to have to get another one within this hot potato time.
The instant fire back from IVI might make them win the round here. It's going to go over to Pebbles. Pebbles now trying to go for a solo play. He's doing a chain ceiling carve. He's going to go back around on himself here. He's trying to get past Gooblin. He's going to go back down. He's going to pass that down over to Fishy. Fishy now going to go under that attack. Going to pass it back down to Plutus, but Plutus wasn't able to get his hands on it. And it's going to go over to Gooblin. Has that touched the floor? It has.
Really just very thrilling games here. I love the passing style on offense of Europe. It's just so fun to watch. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, like this. We only saw a couple of points, but hey, that's just the great defense of IVI playing there.
Tell me about it, Dubs. Oof, he is firing that goal today. I don't know what he's been eating. I think he's had a bit of wheat base this morning, I think. But you know, keep at it.
All right, I hear the ticker. That means boom, that ball set back in the middle. We're getting ready for a 4th round. Very exciting stuff here. So kick us off here, AVP.
All right, that ball is in the middle. We got 3 seconds till it kicks off. And off it goes. It's going to go over. Who's going to get that ball first? It's going to be over to Gooblin. Gooblin now going to try and go for that attack. He's going to lose that ball control. Never mind, he's going to get the rebound. And that's going to be a goal. Making it 1-0 to IVI off the rip here.
So much chaos, it's hard to even see. As Pebbles will get the grab. Here he comes, bringing that over on that right sidewalk, scanning, looking, bringing that over on that halo. Some speed. No, he's going to juke. He's going to jive. Looking left, looking right. Going to fire that over right claw over to Plutus. Plutus working his way over that ceiling, getting that back over across with HVT working it down. Shoots. No, scored. Oh, just off the mark, off the backboard. But Pebbles with the cleanup, the two-hand shot. He'll put it in, get the first or the second point on the board, 1-1.
Dude, you know, tied that game back up. It's going to be over to Gublin, trying to get another point on the board for IVI here. He's going to go across. Sees that pass option over to Xenos. Xenos going to go for the goal, but he's going to get denied. That's going to be over to HVT. HVT now is going to try and make his way over this pitch on that left side.
He's going to fire that all the way down. It's a bit of a lead. Pebbles off to the races. No, he goes for that tackle. Unfortunately, just misses. Xenos will grab this one up. Bringing this down, firing that across over to Gublin. Gublin, a 2-on-1. He pinches it off the ground. And he'll put it in the center of the net, 2-1. IVI reclaims the lead.
Fishy couldn't react fast enough for that shot. It was a bit too fast for him. This can be over to Pebbles. Pebbles now making his way up, trying to just get across. He's going to just sit there and wait for that guy, just trying to tackle him there. He's going to pass it down low to HVT, but HVT jumped up. And it's going to be back, and it's going to be Pebbles. Pebbles just trying to chase that across, and to send it over that right side. He's just going to get that ball control first.
Here comes OK Fishy. Working it up the gun, a one-on-one, shoots, fires, and the bounce shot. Extremely hard to save unless you pressure that, and they're going to tie that back up at 2.
Indeed, Gublin just willing, you know, trying to go for another solo play here. He's going to wait for his teammates to get in some sort of position where he can jump up and try and get another good pass play going. He's going to go across, sees that pass option all the way over to Xenos. Xenos going to pass over to Pesky. Pesky is going to get intercepted there. He's going to go over to Dubs. Dubs going to pass back over to Gublin, and Gublin wasn't able to get his hands on it. And it's going to be a little bit of a scramble. It's going to be over to Plutus. Plutus is going to lose that ball control. It's going to go over to Pesky. Pesky not able to get his hands on it. And it's going to go over to HVT. HVT now going to reset that ball all the way back over to Fishy.
Okay, Fishy uses the ball handle for a moment. Gonna reset that, get that over to HVT. Still all tied up at 2 here on round number 4. HVT bring that up the driveway at 2-on-1. Goes up, goes down, shoots. No, off the backboard, and Pebbles looks for the rebound. They're looking for the rebound. No! Off the mark. You want to get that shot back if you're on the hot side.
That was 3 shots on goal, and none of them went in. That was intense there, but it's going to be trying to go for another goal here. Again, not able to get it in. Yeah, they're getting really unlucky here. Maybe just Dubs just crazy in that net there.
Just pounding and pounding with these shots. Eventually it'll work. They're going to keep trying here. HVT will grab that up. Working it back. No, Xenos on his back. Ball comes knocked loose over to Plutus. Plutus just stole it from his teammate's hand. Said, I ain't got all the speed. Give me that. Here he comes. Bring that over on that logo. Gets that over to HVT. HVT back down over to Pebbles. And wow, what a great passing play. Perfectly executed. Couldn't do it better.
What a good pass play there. Listen to me, Gublin with a bunch of speed, just trying to get an instant fire back here. He's looking around. He sees that pass option, but he's going to get denied. Well, looks like he's going to go over to Pebbles. No, so Pebbles with that ball now running up. Got to go for a solo play, and he's got that open now. Not mind, he's going to go for the goal, and that's going to be in. And that's going to be another goal on the board for Hot.
Hot trying to show dominance here with their offense. 4 points, and we're only about halfway through this matchup. Here comes Xenos working that on that ceiling. Crosses that over to Pesky. Pesky back over to Dubs. Quite the hand movement for those passes, as you can barely see what's happening. Xenos trying to work it through. No, the defense holds strong, and they'll clear that back away.
It's going to be a little bit. It's going to go into Fishy's hands. Fishy now trying to go for an attack. Going to go for the solo play. He's going to get denied. There's 3 people in that, so it's pretty hard to score that, but it's going to be over to Xenos. It's going to pass that back over to Gublin. Gublin now going to go for the solo play here, but he's going to get checked off by HVT. It's going to be over to Pesky. Pesky now going to go down. Going to go for the shot. That's going to be another save, but it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles trying to get another goal. And it's not able to get it in. It's going to get cleared all the way back down. And it's going to be into Plutus' hands here.
Plutus with HVT on his back. Shoots, fires. Pebbles looking for the rebound, but no. Just so close. Pebbles again on that scoreboard looking. He's going to reset that all the way back over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy. Ceiling carving left, ceiling carving right. Gets that over to Plutus. No, some great coverage by Xenos as he's going to flip that one back. Pesky now with the pickup. Here he comes, working that through. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. They're going to need one now or never. Going to fire that off the backboard. Zeno's looking for the rebound. No, he can't find the back of the net just yet.
It looks like he tried to go for a rebound play, but it just bounced off that wall, and he wasn't able to get it in. But it's going to be HVT trying to go for a goal, and that's going to slip straight through Dubs there. And that's going to be another goal for Hot.
That's a real game changer. IVI going to need to score really right now in these next 10 seconds, or it just might be all. HVT now with the interception. No, they're going to fire that over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy over to Plutus. No, it's caught in some traffic. Ball gets pinched away over to Pesky. Pesky crossing that over right in the hands of Pebbles. Pebbles back over to OK Fishy. OK Fishy working that up on that left side.
Okay, Fishy just getting checked off there. It's going to go down low. And it looks like he's going to send that back behind him over to Dubs. Dubs getting past one defender here. He's going to go through the middle lane. He's going to go up. He's looking around. He's got a bit of an opening here. He's got time to pass it down over that right side where Pesky's going to go. Pass over to Goblin, but Goblin wasn't able to get his hands on it. It's going to be a little bit of scramble trying to get that ball interest. Going to go over to Plutus. Plutus now still long ceiling card trying to waste more of that clock. Going to go up on that right side.
Yeah, I think the only way that IVI could really win now is if they restart the game, which is always a great strategy. But they're going to fire that near the net. No, just off the mark. Goblin looking for that long shot. That ball's sailing. No, just off the lip of the net.
The lip of doom, but it's going to be over to Pebbles. Pebbles just going to get checked off there. It's going to go for the goal. It's going to be Pebbles with a good save, I think that was. And he's going to get it. It's going to go over to Xenos. Xenos trying to go for another goal. He's going to go for the shot. It's going to be Fishy. It's going to go straight into his head there. It's going to go over on that right side. And looks like it's going to be anybody's ball here.
That ball cannot hit the ground. Now they're going to set that back. And it hit the ground, which means Hot has overcome IVI. Wow, what a game.
What a game indeed. We could see IVI versus Hot again in the grand finals. If IVI, wins all of their losers match games. Well, that's fun to see. We might see that matchup again.
For sure, for sure. Let's take a look at our bracket. As right now, it looks like we're going so Hot gets their guaranteed spot into the finals. We still have a couple games in this losers bracket, approximately about 3. So, or 4, sorry. So, a couple more rounds to go. And we'll be right back, and I believe we'll be right back with Crystallized EU versus Ren EU.
Indeed.
Okay, we got an interview.
You just spoke in.
Okay, we got an interview with Timmel20. So, Timmel, what happened with your team TDS? We saw in that first round that you guys had a 3v4 and you guys dominated that. What happened later in the tournament?
Well, we started it in a 2v4, and we asked the mod before, and he just said, like, he did this, he shrugged. So we started it, and then we won a 3v4 after, and it got forfeited, and I got really mad.
All right. Well, who do you think is going to win in the rest of this European bracket?
Well, I hope it's not gonna be crystallized, and I think Hot will win.
You think Hot? Yeah, we just watched Hot, and they beat IVI, so it was really shocking, but thank you for coming on with us, and,
Thank you.
well, good luck watching the rest of the tournament.
Thank you, GorillaGod.
Boom. All right, and I believe an update, we're going to be right back, or we've been right back, but we're going to be right back again, as we're still waiting on these matches to be played. They are getting live coverage already, so if you want to, go to the Stream 1 or go to Oh My God, It's LOL on Twitch to watch those games. But for now, we're going to be right back, and we'll be back with you for the semifinals in the losers bracket.
Hello, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm LOL. Uh, just a community caster, and we're gonna have Girl God working the cameras, but I'm gonna be commentating this game. We got NSX1 versus Void. So let's get right into it. Right as soon as this happens. All right, we're gonna have Blitzy on that right side, coming off that right shelf onto the right ground. Gonna get hit off by Crixie. I don't know how to say his name. And it's gonna be, I'm just gonna say CRX is gonna fire that over to right shelf for Blobby. Blobby taking his time, jumping over towards Island. Blitzy there to meet him. Blitzy gonna hit that out of his hands. Daydash looking to track that one down. Blitzy on his back. Parrot gonna come out of nowhere, swoop that ball out of his hand. CRX. Now taking possession, gonna fire that over towards left side for his teammate Blobby. Blobby taking possession on that left side as his teammate on right. Halo looking patiently, waiting for a pass. Pass buzzing, cutting, gonna come off of that ceiling, getting a nice little ceiling carve in. Gonna have one Void defender on the ceiling with him. Gonna be on that left claw. Gonna come off that ceiling again. Gonna get met by Blitzy. Blitzy standing strong like a brick wall. Just gonna stop him right in his tracks. Parrot looking to fire that one over towards that right shelf. Gonna get cut off by CRX. CRX now taking this ball up on that ceiling. We're gonna have Wooly taking possession here. The ball is gonna be somewhere. Gorilla God. Hey, Gorilla God. Hey. Okay, Buzzin's gonna have this ball in in Void territory. We're gonna have CRX now resetting this, firing this back over towards Blobby. Blobby on that right mound, gonna jump up, lose the ball to Wooly. Wooly looking to get some dynamics here on that left chip, firing that over towards Blitzy. Blitzy coming off of that left halo. Blitzy waiting patiently, gonna fire that over to his teammate, cutting. Kung Fu gonna go for the shot, not gonna get there in time, gonna be on that left side. Wooly now firing that over to the opposite. Claw Parrot goes for the hook shot for the win, and Void will take it. I think. Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, that will be it. Let me just say the bracket for you guys. So now our next game on the list will be Crystallized EU versus Void. And we will hopefully tune into that. I don't know who will be doing that one, but whoever wins that will go up against IVI in the losers bracket grand finals. And whoever wins that grand finals game will go to the grand finale in the winners bracket against Hot EU. Stay tuned, everyone. Stay in for more ODC cast. That wasn't
1. Hey, and welcome back. We're back here, and this time, I believe we have Crystallized versus
Void.
Void. So, our scoreboard's still bugged, but I got my co-casters. We're adding LOL, and we still got AVP. So we're just waiting on that ball to be placed in the center area here. This is getting double casted. So let's see if we can just mess around with the scoreboard really quickly. See if it works. What are you guys' thoughts on this game?
Oh.
Hey!
It worked. Let's go.
Hallelujah. All right. So, on the home team.
Quick.
Who's on the home team?
On the home team, we got Crystallized.
And
Yeah,
on
Void.
the away team, we got Void. So, what are y'all's thoughts on this game?
Well, I know that both teams climbed their way from the losers bracket all the way up. That's,
You guys are really putting me to sleep here.
sorry. No, yeah, both teams, they've been playing for a while. They've came from the bottom. Wait, didn't they both? Yeah, they both lost. No, Crystallized lost their first game, so they were inside the losers bracket, and then Void lost the. What was it? I'm trying to find them. Well, I don't know. I don't know when they lost. Well, yeah. Anyway, I know that they lost, so they're inside the losers bracket. So again, it's going to be very interesting to see which team will win. I know that Void, aka like Gramps, they've been a team for a while. They like doing a lot of pass plays. We've casted those guys back. Wasn't it Hot vs Void? Did we cast them? If I'm correct.
I don't think it was that, but I think we did get into a.
I know
match.
that we cast it. It might have been Void, like NSSX or the Hot. I can't remember. So my memory's terrible. But but yeah, again, those teams are pretty good. Do you guys have any thoughts?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too familiar with the EU scene, but I do know that I do know that Void is a very strong team. I also know that Crystallized is a team that came through, I think, halfway through the ODC season. I don't think they played all their games. I think they actually missed a few weeks. So I think it's very impressive that Crystallized climbed their way up from like the bottom, from not having the most amount, but they made what they could and they got in the finals, and now they're battling for a chance to go up against IVI in that grand finals losers bracket. So
Actually, I thought that was hot. But hey, perfect timing. That ball is placed into the middle. We're getting ready for a round number 1. Kick us off here, lol.
we're still in the robot thingy. Like we're in the intro thing.
No,
Okay.
no, we're kind of just not though. All right, kick us off.
All right, we're gonna have MW7 taking that ball on that left side. Blitzy there, just gonna slap that one down over into Crystallized territory. Screech taking possession here, coming through that driveway, gonna get hit off by Blitzy again. It's gonna be Wooly going for the long shot. Does it have enough? No, it's gonna hit off that post, maybe for the rebound, but no, Screech. It's gonna hit that one back out.
Well, it's going to go over to that right side where it looks like we got Seeker going to take. Oh, sorry. It's going to take that ball up on that right side. Snacky now going to go down. Going to lose that ball control. It looks like we got Seeker scooping that ball up. He's going to go across. Going to go back down. He's going to pass it back down to Snacky. Snacky now jumping up high. He's going to go back down. Going to pass it back down over to Seeker. Seeker not able to get his hands on it. And it's going to go over to Wooly.
Wooly now taking possession, gonna fire that one over to his right side for one of his teammates. Let's see who gets possession. Parrot gonna get checked off by one of those Crystallized defenders. Secret taking possession on that right low. Jumping up, gonna fire that over towards left side. Snacky gonna hit his head off that left bridge, looking to fire that one over towards, and that's for MW7. MW7 resetting this back to Screech taking possession now on that left cloud, moving to left bridge. Gonna drop down, go for the 3-on-1, but Wooly's gonna come out of nowhere and snatch that ball before it can cross the line.
That's going to be over to MW7. MW7 now going to go for the shot. It's going to go off a little bit too wide there. He's going to get that ball control. He's going to go back down. Going to go for another goal. It's not even get it in. It's going to go over to Blitzy. Blitzy. Now to get hands. It's going to be over to MW7. MW7 now going to go for the shot, and that's going to be in. Making it 1-0 to Crystallize.
Crystallize drawing first blood here. Let's see, can Void tie us up 1-1? Blitzy taking possession on that right side towards right Halo. Has Parrot floating on his left. Gonna opt for the solo. What a save from MW7. MW7 getting his hand in that line before it can cross. We're gonna have Kung Fu now taking this ball over through that anvil onto Island. MW7 comes out of nowhere like a track hawk. Just gonna fire that one back down into Void territory.
Well, looks like we got Blitzy scooping that up, passing it over to Wooly. Wooly now going to try and go for a third, but he's going to get denied by MW7. MW7 now going to go up on that left side, going to go for a bit of a third play, going to lose that ball control. And it's going to be over to Seeker. Seeker going to pass back over. He's going to get that ball control, going to go down low. He's going to lose it again. It's going to be, no one has that ball yet. He's going to get it.
We're going to have Kung Fu taking possession on that right side, firing that over towards Parrot. Parrot taking possession here, moving towards that island, looking for a pass on that left low. Kung Fu just going to fire that one towards backboard. Parrot getting his own rebound, going to go for the shot, and Snacky going to get a hand on him. It's going to be hit off that backboard, and it's going to be Wooly slamming that one down, looking like LeBron James. I stuttered, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, what a goal there. It's going to be, he's going to take that ball. It's going to go over to MW7. MW7 with a bunch of speed here. He's going to go up. He's looking around. He's got a bit of solo play. He's going to go for the shot, and that's going to be a goal. Going to be 2-1 to Crystallize.
Crystallize reclaiming the lead now. So they're going to set that ball out. Here he comes. Here comes Blitzy. Lots of speed. He's bringing that across on that logo. He has a pass option. He's going to get that over, and boom! They just put that in a one-pass play, tying that back up at 2. Parrot 09 with the goal.
Now we're going to have MW7 taking possession on that right shelf. Going to get by Blitzy. MW7 on the offensive joust. Coming off that ceiling. Looking for the shot. Goal!
Oh, my ears. But yeah, it's going to go over to Blitzy now. Blitzy now trying to go for a bit of a solo play. He's just going to lose that ball control. He's going to just pass it over to Wooly. Wooly now going to pass it back over to Parrot. Parrot going to pass it back over to Blitzy, but Blitzy's not able to get his hands on it. It's going to go back up to Wooly. Wooly now going to go back in the air. Going to go back down. Going to go for the shot. And it's going to go off the backboard. Not going to be in. It's going to be in Blitzy's hands. Blitzy passing back up over to Alfred. Alfred now going to go over. He's going to pass it down over that left low when no one's there to catch it.
All right. It's going to be Wooly taking possession now in Void territory. Let's see who's going to get possession. It's going to be Blitzy firing that over towards his teammate Parrot. Going to go just above his head. Secret taking possession for Crystallize on that right. Halo going to get checked off by Kung Fu. It's going to be Wooly and MW7 in a dogfight here to get possession of the ball. Secret going to come away with it, firing it over towards that left side for MW7, looking to track that one down.
Oh, MW7 just scooping it up. He's going to go over to Parrot Man. Parrot Man trying to go up on that right side. We've got 2 minutes 10 seconds remaining on that clock, so it could be anybody's game here. It's going to go over to Alfred. Alfred now going to go for a bit of a slow play. Just going to go step back. It's going to lose that ball control though, but it's going to go straight over to Blitzy. Blitzy now going to pass it back over to Wooly. Wooly now going to go across. He's going to lose that ball control to Secret.
Now it's going to be Screech taking possession, firing it over towards that right shelf. Going to hit off that anvil. MW7 taking possession. Blitzy following closely behind. Same with Wooly. MW7 looking for a pass on his left and right side. Coming up through that anvil. Off that island. Going to hit his head off that island. Going to try and go for the backwards cut. Not going to get there in time. Kung Fu going to hit that one towards Crystallized territory. Still in their territory. Going to move towards Void territory. Secret on the 3-on-1, 4-on-1 now. With one rotating on his right. Going to be Parrot taking possession on that right side.
Crystallize only up by 1 goal here. They're in a fight in the center. Here comes Snacky looking to make that 2. That goal is wide open. Crystallize will make that a 2-score game.
Okay. We've got a minute remaining on that clock, and it's going to be over to Wooly. Wooly now making his way up on that left side. He's going to go across. He's going to stop and wait, trying to wait and see if he can get past his defender. He's going to just pass it back behind him, over to Parrot. Parrot going to pass it over to Alfred. Alfred going to go for the shot. But it's going to go off a little bit too wide there, where it looks like it's going to be over to that right side, where it's going to be MW7 chasing that down.
It's going to be Snacky first to the ball off that backboard, looking to get that one touch, and it's going to be a pass to MW7. MW7 just going to lay that one in. Crystallized up 5-2.
Now it's going to be over to Parrot. Parrot now making his way up on that left side. He's going to go across. Doing a long seating car. Going to pass it to his right. Well, looks like we got Blitzy. Blitzy now going to go across. Going to go for the shot. And it's going to go off a little bit too wide there. It's going to go up and over to Wooly. Wooly now going to do a seating car back around him. Sees a pass option over to Blitzy, but Blitzy just jumps down. It's going to go over to Snacky.
We're going to have MW7 now taking possession off that right halo on the 1v1, and it's going to be a beautiful save from Kung Fu. Kung Fu getting a hand in there, trying to keep Crystallized away from getting that 4th goal lead. Blitzy looking on the one-on-one, going to slot that one top corner, but it will not matter in the end. Crystallized taking round 1.
What a great first round to start off. This is only a best of 3 once again. So the winner of this, I believe, will go to the finals of the losers bracket to face IVI. And then the winner of that will go against Hot. So we're waiting on that ball to be placed back in the center. And hopefully Void can make it just a little bit more of a comeback with some more defensive play style, as you don't want to let 5 goals be scored. But here we go. We're getting ready for round number 2.
Oh, round number 2 is on the way. It's going to go over on that left side. So no one has that ball control yet. It's going to go across over to Alfred. Alfred now going to pass it over to the right side. Oh, it looks like we got Secret. Secret going to be chasing that across. Going to go down, get him past Blitzy. He's got this one-on-one now. He's going to go for the shot. It's going to go off the post, and it's not going to go in. It's going to be a little bit of scram, trying to get that ball control. Who's going to get it? It's going to go over to Blitzy. Blitzy now going to pass it over to the right side.
Parrot now taking possession on that right side, dropping it down to Kung Fu. Beautiful pass. Secret going to fly by his right side. Going to be off that right halo. Off the ceiling for the hook shot. Kung Fu not going to get by Snacky's hand. Snacky is going to fire that one down towards that left side. Kung Fu looking to track that one down.
It's going to be into Alfred's hands here. He's going to run up on that left side. He's going to go across. He's going to pass one defender. He's got a bunch of speed here. He's going to take that speed, and he's going to go for the goal. He's going to go up. He's going to go for the shot. And that's not going to be in. It's going to go over to that right side where it looks like we got Snacky. Snacky going to scoop that ball up. Going to go across. He's looking around. Sees that pass option over on that right side to MW7.
MW7 now taking possession off that right mound, off the right low. Not going to get by Wooly. Wooly standing strong. It's going to be Secret firing that over towards left claw. MW7 coming off that ceiling. Blitzy going to come out of the net, swoop that one away. Going to be in his own territory, firing that over towards right shelf. Parrot taking possession over to left halo. Kung Fu back over to right halo for Blitzy. Blitzy coming off the ceiling. And it's going to be Parrot with the rebound. No, Kung Fu actually. Kung Fu getting a hand in there in that mix. Void going up 1-0.
What a goal there from Alfred, getting that rebound off. It's going to be over to MW7. MW7 trying to get goal on the board. First goal for this round. He's jumping up. He's jumping back down. Going to go for the shot. And it's going to get denied. It's going to be Alfred clearing that out of his zone.
Going to have Screech now for Crystallized. Still looking to get on the board. Void drew first blood. Can we see Parrot get that ball? MW7 coming off that backboard for Screech. Screech just hitting off that crossbar. Very close to being very close to tying us up 1-1. Snacky coming off that left halo over towards left bridge. Coming off the ceiling. Snacky going for the hook shot. What a save from Kung Fu. And we're going to have MW7 with the rebound. Blitzy coming out of nowhere to slot that one back out of his hands.
And this is going to go back over to MW7. It's going to go back over to Snacky, but Snacky wasn't able to get it. It's going to be over to Screech. Screech now going to go across. Passing it back over to MW7. MW7 with the one tap. And that's going to be in. Tying the game back up at 1-1.
Beautiful passing play we see there executed by Crystallized EU. We're going to have Blitzy now taking this ball up for Void. Void now still looking to get some offensive possessions here, and it's going to be Snacky. Going to be on that right side. Sorry, MW7 on that right side. Taking possession off the 2-on-1, and Kung Fu just going to swat that one away. Screech taking possession in Void territory. MW7 dancing around on logo back over to Screech. Screech going to 50 that one away.
Well, it's going to go over to Blitzy. Blitzy now going to try and get on this attack. Going to go down the middle here. And it looks like he's got that one-on-one going on. He's going to go for the shot, and that's going to be a goal from Blitzy, making it 2-1 to Void.
The Void reclaiming the lead here. Just up by one, about 3.5 minutes to go. We got Screech. Screech will take that up the driveway. Over on that nested area. Bringing that over on that ceiling. Unfortunately, my controller disconnected, but oh, Blitzy now with the grab. Blitzy sending that back over to Kung Alfred. Bringing that over. No, trying to get that big boost juice, but Secret will pit pocket him. Throw that down over to MW7. MW7. Bringing that over, looking, scanning, evaluating the field. A 2, a 3 on 1. He fires. No, just off the back. Just wee high.
It's going to be
Paris.
Parrot now.
Oh, sorry, you go.
My turn.
You go, you
Was it
go,
mine?
you go.
Okay. Woodsy on that right side for Void, passing that up towards Nest. Wooly gonna track that one down on that right side. MW7 gonna hit that out of his hands. And Kung Fu just gonna slap that one back over towards Parrot. Parrot back over to Blitzy. Blitzy coming off that ceiling off that left side. Beautiful little chain carve we see there. Parrot right behind him. Gonna be Kung Fu going for the 2-on-1. Gonna be 2 on net. Gonna be 2 in net. MW7 comes away with it. Maybe on the 1-on-1 if he gets by Kung Fu. Gonna be on the 2-on-1. Gonna get by 1, get by 2. Gonna shoot. He's gonna score. Beautiful shot from MW7. MW7 is gonna tie us up 2-2.
Indeed, we got 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining on that clock. It's going to be over to Blitzy. Blitzy now making his way up on that right side. He's going to go for a bit of a solo play. Now he's going to pass it over, but what he wasn't able to catch that ball. And that's going to be back over into Blitzy's hands. Blitzy now going to cross it all the way over to Parrot. Parrot now going to go back down. Going to go for the solo play. He's going to get denied. He's going to go back up. Who's going to get that? It's going to be over to Screech. Screech. Oh, sorry, Snacky's going to clear that out of his zone. It's going to go in. It's going to be over to Secret. Secret is trying to chase that ball down. He's not able to get that control on it.
Gonna be Blitzy now for Void. Still looking to go up by 1. Blitzy looking for that solo play. Not gonna get it. Screech on that left side. Coming off, getting that momentum shift. Gonna be Wooly taking possession now for Void. Firing that over towards that left side. Head off that backboard. Blitzy looking to track that one down. Secret taking possession on that right side. Secret looking for a pass on his right. Gonna pass it over to Snacky. Snacky met by Wooly. Blitzy looking to track that one down, gonna fire that back into his own territory. Kung Fu looking to track that one down. MW7 comes away with the ball, gonna fire it over towards Snacky, not gonna get there in time.
It's going to be a little bit of a scramble, trying to get that ball control. It's going to get cleared down to that right side. Well, we got Parrot. Parrot's keeping that ball up, running up on that right side. He's going to try and get past his defenders. He's got past 1. He's jumping back up in the air. He's going to do a ceiling carve. He's going to go back down. Going to go for the shot. There's 3 defenders in net, so he's not going to get that in. This is going to be over to MW7. MW7 losing that ball control to Wooly, but it's going to be over to Secret. Secret now jumping up. He's looking around. He sees that pass option over to the right side to Snacky. Snacky making his way up. He sees the pass option over to MW7. MW7 unable to get hands on it. This is going to be over to Screech. Screech getting that ball. Going to go over on that right side. Going to go down the middle. Going to go pass that over to Snacky. Snacky now jumping back up. Going to go back down. Going to go for the shot. This is going to be the rebound, and that's going to be a goal from Screech there, making it 3-2. We got 30 seconds remaining on that clock.
It's gonna be Blitzy now taking that ball up for Void. Blitzy having possession here, gonna come off that ceiling. The solo play, going for the hook shot. What a save from Secret. Can the Parrot not getting that rebound? Just gonna be hit away from MW7. 15 seconds remaining. Void needs to get a goal here to stay in the tournament. We're gonna have Snacky now taking possession. Parrot looking to track him down. Snacky with the 1-on-1, gonna come off that backboard. It's gonna be Wooly taking possession on that right side. 0 seconds remaining. We are in hot potato time. Void looking to get one more goal, or their dreams and hopes are gone. Good. Or Kung Fu coming off that ceiling. Gonna go for the backboard pass. Just gonna hit out, and MW7's gonna spike that one to the ground. And congratulations to Crystallize. They will win the second round.
Crystallized will be heading on to your lower bracket finals to face IVI, and then the winner of that will go face the grand finals against Hot EU. Man, am I excited. We got 2 more games here. So, coming up next in about 2-ish minutes is going to be Crystallized EU versus IVI. Man, am I pumped. Thank you for LOL for joining us on the ODC YouTube channel. But we're going to have to let you go, as we will be doing the lower bracket in just a moment. But for now, we're going to be right back, so don't go too far, and we'll see you soon. All right, I'm back with an update here. And apparently, we're going to be going on a 15-minute break just to give those players, Crystallized and the IVI players, a little bit of a charge break and maybe a breather, as Crystallized just played a huge match, very close. I think I need a breather just from watching that. But what is your predictions in the chat? And I'm curious to see, as AVP, what do you think's going to be happening for the rest of this bracket?
I feel like, with the next game in the losers finals here, if you look on the bracket, you can see IVI versus Crystallizers have already played at the start of this start of the bracket here. It's like game number 1 or round number 1, sorry. And IVI won 2-0. So we might see that again, or we might see Crystallized, have a little comeback here, have that little rematch, and maybe they might win.
100%. Now, if you ask me, I think Hot's going to take it in 5 rounds. Or sorry, it's going to be a best out of 7 in the finals. That's just my prediction. So, it's going to be in 7 rounds, and Hot's going to take it. But I'm pumped. And so, be ready to come back to the stream at about 11:30 a.m. EST, or whatever your time is, in 15 minutes at the 30-minute mark of your hour, as we will be displaying the losers bracket, and then the winner of that will go on to the grand finale against Hot EU. one. And we're back. We got Crystallized, we got IVI, and we got the Losers Bracket Finals. Here we go. We got Zenos for IVI. Gonna take that up. He gets checked off. MW7 hot on his tail, working that over on the claw over to Pesky. Pesky working that as his own zone. Gonna pass that across over left side. Hits off some geometry. Snacky now working that out. The mounted area hits off that ceiling. Gonna take that. No, he's gonna pass it over to MW7. No, just off the backboard.
It couldn't get a goal in that. It's going to go over to that right side. Like, oh, it looks like this is trying to get another goal on the board here. It's a little bit of a scramble trying to get that ball control. It's going to be over to Snacky, it looks like, kind of. Yeah, MW7 trying to get that ball. He's going to clear that. It's going to go over to Xenox. Xenox now making his way up, trying to go for a slow play. It's going to get denied. And it's going to go over to that right side where it looks like we've got... It's going to go over to Gublin. Gublin chasing that down. Gublin's not even got his hands in it. And it's going to go over to Dubs. Dubs just trying to go for a solo play. He's jumping up. He's going to pass it all the way back over to Pesky. Pesky now jumping down. Going to pass it across. And it's not able to get it in.
Zeno, no, Snacky trying to work that up. That ball's not loose over to Zenos. Zenos working that over on that bridge. Trying to get that down. Going to pass it over to Pesky. Pesky with the shot. No, it's all the angles of the net. But it just can't fit through. Here comes Dubs. Dubs trying to fit it through, and boom, IVI. We get the first point on the board.
Do you want a sec to fix whatever's going on?
Stick drift.
Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, it looks like it's going to go over to MW7. MW7 passing it over. Secrets passing it back over to Snacky. It looks like it's just going to go back down to Secret. Secret's going to go for a goal. And it's going to be MW7 getting the rebound. It's going to be another save from Dubstag. Getting 2 saves off. And it's going to go up high. It's going to go back down lower. It looks like we've got... It looks like Gublin's chasing that. Gublin's going to try and clear that out. He's going to clear that to the left, where it looks like it's going to be over to... I don't know.
Pesky going to grab that up. Gets that back over to Dubs. Dubs getting checked off. Pesky now working that up the mounted area. Brings it over past the nest. Tries to fire that through. No shooting, but no, just off the backboard.
Gublin trying to go for a goal. It's going to be Pesky getting the rebound off that. And that's going to be another goal for IVI, making it 2-0.
Casting the rest of the... Oh. Due to some technical issues, we're going to have to stop the stream, but it's all right because I believe ODC Stream 1 has all the action jam-packed and they're casting the final 2 games. So thank you for everyone that clicked on here and watched a little bit of this action. Thank you to AVP for coming in and co-casting, and thank you to ODC and all of its staff members for setting this up, and its players, of course, for playing this terrific tournament. But for now, that's going to do it for the European Grand Finale. And we'll see you next time. So don't go too far. But for now, peace.